about to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Let's go, let's be free with me. Not looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche. We're on the run, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free.
Summer's gone, I'm latching on. Don't even know your name, but you're still in my head. Underneath rays of gold, your body oh so close. No, I can't forget, no. When I saw you on the dance floor, oh, I saw you who saw me first. I guess it's history now, and I shouldn't care, but it still hurts. I didn't realize the danger, cause you're the end of the rainbow. And the music was so loud. Didn't catch your name over this crowd.
So, hello everybody. It's a new round, and Anna's going to play the third round in this very beautiful MENORCA Open. Here we can see Anna and her young opponent sitting at the board. And I am Pia Cramling. I'm Grandmaster Pia Cramling, Anna's mother, and I will be here with you like I've been the first two rounds, and I also will be here the rest of the tournament. So, Anna, she won this morning in the second round. The first round yesterday she lost, and now she has 1 out of 2 points. And she's going to face Nazar Talgatov from Kazakhstan. He's sitting here. Anna will play with the white pieces. That was expected. She's facing a higher rated player. He's a FIDE master. He's very young. He's born 2010. And here we see both of them sitting. And so Anna's opponent, he won the first round. He lost this morning to, I believe it was Carissa Yip. And Anna lost the first round against, I forget his name. It's such a difficult against an international master from Mongolia who's actually playing on the first board. He has 2 out of 2, and he's facing the number one in the tournament, Volodin Murshin. So a little bit about the standing. So here we have the players. They are playing in a classical tournament, but quicker format, 90 minutes for the whole game, and all the time they are getting half minute extra. This very, very vital half minute. Shaking the hands, the clock is started, and here we have it. And here we have Anna's first favorite move is d4. Let's see what her opponent will play. I could see that there are 52 players who have 2 out of 2. That's very, very nice, very much. d4, knight f6, one of the most common moves to be played. The first move here, we have it on the board. And then there were around 70 players, I think, with 1.5. Anna goes c4, d4, knight f6, c4 quickly. And so here we have it. And then one, and Anna and her opponent, there are 2 players of very many who are on 1 out of 2. But this tournament, here we have e6, the most solid way to play, the way it was played in Anna's first round when she played against the player from Mongolia. So e6, I would say that this is the most common way to play among top players. And of course, if top players play this, also other players will play. It just means such a solid way. And I go out with a knight to c3. This is what we had also in the first round. Is her opponent going for a nimsi in the end, or is he going to play something else? I'm not sure, but that is actually the most common way to play it. To go out. Here we have the nimsi in the end, and on the board, here we have it. And that's quite common. So the bishop is pinning. Anna go with queen c2, and this is her favorite move. And this is also what we have in the course, in the Chessable course Anna made, and I was also there working with her. So queen c2, which is Anna's favorite move. And one idea with queen c2 is that you are defending this knight on c3. So if black will take here, it could be that you kick the bishop with a3. If black will take here, you will want to take the other back with the queen, and like this, you don't get a double pawn, but it's not necessary. Another idea with this queen c2 is that you are actually you are controlling e4 square. So here we have it on the board. Her opponent went castle, so it's also possible here to go e4. It's possible to go a3. These are Anna play e4. This is her absolutely favorite move in the position. Anna, I know Anna is on +2 now. So Anna lost did she lose 2 points the first game? I think so. So maybe she won 5 points, or did she won 5, maybe 4 points, because she's a little bit plus now. So Anna lost the first game against the player with 350 points more. In this morning, she won against the player with 250 points less. I believe it was something like that. And now she's facing a player with 200 and 13 points, 220 to 13 points more. So it's a higher rated player, and Anna can absolutely be relaxed today. She is, he's the favorite, her opponent, her young opponent, and here we have a position Anna has played before. So black can do different ways here. You can even go d6 here. d5 is the main move. To make a striker, you can play this very, very tactical c5 line also. So e4 that Anna plays is her pet move. It's not the main line, not at all. The main line is actually to go a3. You go after the bishop. But this is a way to take the center, a little bit like saying, I think the center, I have such a good, that I'm not scared. Here it came d5 on the board. This is the main line to be played. This is the main line to be played. And what black strikes in the center, Anna go e5 without taking on d5. And this is also a main way of playing. 94 came out here. So black just go into white's camp. And of course, we should be careful. A move like this would actually lose because of queen h4 check. And when we go between, we can just take it. And a move like queen f2, yeah, we have knight f5, and we can see that the queen is just defending. So they're playing quickly. Anna goes bishop d3. I guess c5. Did it come out on the board? Not yet. But that is the main way to play here, to keep on. We cannot take on c4 because then we take on e4. And if you do something like this, we are hitting the bishop, but we are also going to win a pawn on h7. So that is not possible. So here we have it on the board, bishop d3. I don't know. It could be because they have been playing 2 rounds very, very shortly after, one after each other. Now it's the third round, but her opponent doesn't play as quickly as her opponent the first round. And this morning we could see that the opponent Anna played against a Spanish player. He was also actually using more time than Anna. That was nice. See. So yes, this is just a very, now c5 comes, here I have it on the board. And so this is very important. Black is playing against the center. And black needs to do that because otherwise you have just these very, very beautiful pawns, d4, e5 in the center. And now you shouldn't try to take any pawns or anything, just to develop, to defend this. This is the way to defend this pawn on d4 with going out with this knight. You can go to f3 or e2. It doesn't really matter where you put it. So Menorca Open, Anna and her young opponent, they both have 1 out of 2. And so Anna, she lost the first round with white pieces. She won the second round with black pieces this morning, and now they're playing the third round. And Anna again has white pieces. So we can see with the pairing system how it looks for a player with the same points, and then also a player who Anna's opponent, it was probably white this morning, needs to be black. Anna was black this morning. She's white today. What I play after d4, I play a little bit different things, but I also play Nimso Indian. Is one of those very reliable openings, and where it's just opening lots of player play. Actually, so that is also one of my pet line. And Anna takes a little bit of time, but knight f3 is absolutely the normal move to be played here. The normal move, yes. Knight f3 or knight, it doesn't really matter where you put the knight. It's absolutely good, both of them. But you need to defend the pawn on d4, and you need to defend it with a knight. This is absolutely the right way to defend it. If you go with a bishop, you can see this would be much, much worse because you take here and you get out with a knight and you attack the bishop. It's actually not so good played. So that's why we go out with the bishop knight somewhere, and you go something like this. And if you go knight c6, we can also grab the knight. So you don't want to do that. So here we have it on the board, knight f3, and that took a little bit of time, but that is absolutely fine. They have both been more or less blitzing out, not really blitzing out, but played these moves very quickly. And this move number 8, and all this is still in the course that Anna made, and I was also, we made it together, and in the Chessable course. So knight f3 is out with a knight, and you defend d4. And the idea is simply, now maybe we can start thinking of taking on e4 if black doesn't do. And black takes on d4. This is the main line. And now white needs to take back, of course. There is only one move to do here, I would say, and it's to take with a knight. And here we have it on the board. And now the main move is to go bishop f4 here now. That's the main move. why the moves doesn't come out quicker. But even if you know what you want to play, when you sit at the board, sometimes you hesitate, but you also want to feel the position. So that's what very important. And we shouldn't forget that they have played yesterday evening. Anna finished 9 o'clock. She played, was it 3.5 hours or 3 hours? Very close to 3.5 hours this morning. And so it takes a lot of energy. And when you don't have the same energy, the moves comes, but they comes slower. And here, this is the main line, 97. So black attacks this pawn on f4, on e5, and without allowing, because if you would have put the knight here on c6, Anna could have taken it, but now you can't take it. And so this is a big idea for black to do, just to take the pawn on e5. So Anna here played bishop f4. She needed to defend the pawn, and you can defend it different ways, but bishop f4 is the most popular way to defend it. It looks a little bit like a French, but it's actually an Indian. It could be it could be a French, but it would have been a little bit different because there's a line when you go bishop e5, you have the pawn on e5. So that's true. It could also look a little bit looks also like a French, and we have this French bishop here on c8, which is very typical, stuck behind the e6 pawn. But this is actually not a French opening. It has been the Nimzo Indian, where Anna with her pet line, queen c2. And it's quite exciting. I could see that there are 52 players with, here we have it, knight c5. He played this move, knight c5, and that is actually not the most popular way of playing, but it's absolutely possible. Anna played castle without a doubt. Very, very quickly, she castle. Here we have it on the board. And I'm happy that she played this so quickly, because remember, they don't get an extra time. And Anna now in the opening, she has a little bit more time than her opponent, but both of them has played quickly. But Anna actually has a little more time than when she started. So that is nice to see. But we know how easy it is to afterwards, maybe to fall asleep, to start thinking very, very much. So so time is always very, very important. So it's a tournament with 90 minutes finish, and it's because they have 3 rounds. You need to play. It's better to have the quicker time control. Otherwise, the games can be very long. And it seemed like there were some games going on for, could it have been maybe for, I don't know if there were 5 hours, but between 4 and 5 hours. So there were some games which were long. It's very huge open tournament. There are almost 400 players in Anna's group and 150 players around that in the B group. And in Anna's group, I could see there are players from 1,750 and until 2,650. That is quite amazing. Quite amazing. It's this big, big span between the highest rated players and the lowest rated players. And I think that's amazing. I really like that idea when you play open tournaments and everyone is allowed to play. It doesn't matter if you are your rating or not. And in the B group, there are players up to 1960, 1960. Oh, I'm a little bit tired now. And so there are some players who could choose play in the A group or in the B group. And then we have this crown tournament with 6 players play all 6 fantastic, very strong players. Dominguez, Hare Krishna, Gukish, the world champion. Sarin is playing, Rapport is playing. I think it's Ponomaryov, I think it's the last one. So Ponomaryov, who is living in Spain. So it's just a very exciting tournament too. But there are also very good players in the Open tournament. I could also see there are around, what did I say? I said, no, it's 52 countries and there are 30, I think about 38 grandmasters in the tournament, but that is why, wow, it's so huge, 38 grandmaster. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for the resubscriptions. Thank you. Thank you. And so it's amazing with this huge open tournament. And they're playing 9 games. You can't play all in such a huge tournament. So you will play 9 games and face 9 different opponents. And you cannot play against the same opponent twice. And normal, you're changing color. So with 9 rounds, it's normal that you play white and that you change. Her opponent take on d3. Anna took back with the queen. I'm not sure this is the most common way to play, actually. I'm not sure if it's um, to take on the knight on d3. I think a little bit unusual, but it's of course one way of playing. Now Anna has castle. She's planning to grab this knight. She's absolutely planning to grab knight. You can go something like this, and then you will need to move the bishop, maybe bishop e3 here now. And we can go, then we go, yes, rook f3. And you don't want to go and move like d6 because we have this knight c7, and actually we are going to grab a pawn here now. And this is just, we have a, maybe we can go queen d3. Maybe we can also take the pawn here. Maybe it's not so much, but we have an extra pawn. We have different color bishop. It's possible. It could be actually that the strongest is to go queen d3, starting to have this as a very, very nasty threat. And we have some idea of rook take d5. This is playing with different color bishops. This would, of course, be better, the pawns together. This is a little bit weak. This is also a little bit, because black will try to put the rook on c4 to control. But with heavy pieces, we are not. Also, this and bishop f6 is actually a plan here too. So it could be quite a little bit annoying for black. But so let's go back. Here is the position. So her opponent took on d3. Anna took back. And this we have an Nim's Indian. It's the second time we see a Nim's Indian. So the first 2 games, Anna play the Nim's Indian. She played her pet line with queen c2. And but of course you can choose lots of different lines. And we can see that her opponent, he doesn't play the same way as Anna's opponent in the first round. He went for the main line. The main line is to go castle, and Anna then chose to take space, and this is what she likes to do. So it's still a fight. Yeah, this is quite a common way of playing. You take the bishop. So we have different color bishops on the board, and now Anna will take back with the pawn. Absolutely. And what can you do now? Maybe b6 is a common way to play here now. I would say that b6 is the common way to play here now. And after b6, I'm a little bit unsure. After b6, I guess after b6 that, sure, b6 is right or not. Because if I go take, you need to take with the queen. If you take like this, we have, I don't know if we can take this, but maybe this is just nothing special to be played. Maybe this is not right, actually. So maybe he has to go a little bit rook f1. But b6, the idea with b6 is, I want to show, here we have the position. The idea with b6 is, if you go, did he play b6? No, he hasn't played. But if you go b6, the idea is to go bishop a6, and we can see bishop a6, and you want the pin, you want to win this pawn. And that's why you should take on 5, I believe, this position. So let's go back. Yeah, it could be rook like this. After b6, take on d5, and maybe rook e1 afterwards. It could be a good idea to play. So Anna, the first round, Anna played against an international master from Mongolia. Second round, she played against a player from Spain. He didn't have any title at all. And so, and yeah, now we will see a little bit We will see Anna in a video and see what she will say.
Okay, a little in between game update. I just had lunch, which was amazing. I had so much good food, and I'm right now sitting outside in the sun drinking a coffee, enjoying the fact that I won this past game in a beautiful way. I just filmed my recap for it too, and I feel amazing. And I saw that I'm playing a FIDE master. He seems to be pretty young, little scary, but you know what? It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna sit down here and drink some coffee, and then I'm gonna prepare. And this is life. This is amazing. I'm so happy right now.
So, yeah, see, also enjoying some. But it's very intense for Anna and all the players. So let's see. Her opening takes time. I'm very happy to see that. He's a little bit hesitating. What move can we see? The B6 is absolutely, it looks like the natural move because you want to. There are two things with B6. One is that you are taking a grip. Here we have it on the board. Here we have it on the board, B6. You are taking a grip of the um, B6. You're taking a grip of the C5 square. So you want maybe to have the knight to be there. And also after, let's see, the move was played here now. And now this is actually a threat to go bishop A6. So Anna, I guess Anna should avoid this. What can you do? Maybe a rook E3, but this is absolutely normal move to be played. I think you can play take with both ways, but this is actually the most common, and maybe a rook here. And I'm not sure, bishop E7, and we have some lines here. I guess maybe bishop, I'm not really sure how everything will go, and maybe should make like this, because, yeah, just to keep it well. And you have to be a little bit careful. This could actually be a mistake. And here we have, take this, and we get a pass pawn here, a little bit annoying, but it's still very fine to play this position. And here maybe b6 will become a weak pawn. So this is absolutely fine to be playing. So, and with different color bishop even there. So take on d5 is absolutely the normal move to play it here now. So this is the third round in Rilton Cup. I say Rilton Cup, you see, I'm tired and I'm not playing. So I must say I'm so overwhelmed over the players. So I think they have so much energy to play these games. They had one game yesterday evening, two games today, and tomorrow they will have another two games. So it's quite tough for them. So Bishop A6 is coming, and I need to take on Fury. She could. What else could she do? I'm not sure, but taking on d5 is a normal move to be played here now. So they have made 13 moves, and 13 moves, or yeah, there are 13 moves, and now it's Anna time to play. And we can see that it's a very positional position. So what is, we have different color bishops, but we still have lots of other pieces on the board. We have heavy pieces, we have a knight each, and there is a threat of going bishop here, a6. So Anna needs to take on 5. She needs to take on d5. And so this is the weakness that or Anna's opponent want to try to. So that's why this is quite natural to take. Can we go? We can go c5, but maybe this a little bit too quickly because you have knight take knight c5. Could that be? And if we're going back here, oh, we take the pawn. Yeah, so this is maybe not so good. And coming here, have these things. I'm not sure how a position like this is. I think this should also be absolutely around. Well, yeah, I think so. This is, I think it's very, very equal a position like this. But okay, we still have the rooks. And this is a good knight. This is also a good knight. But this knight is good here. It's defended. You have an extra pawn more far away. And white has an extra pawn here on the king side. So it's, I think it's absolutely equal position. So go back. So taking on d5 is what I do hope Anna will play in this position. I do hope so. So, Anna, in the first round of this very beautiful open tournament in Menorca, on Menorca, Anna lost the first round actually to an international master who is playing on the first board today. Is one of, I think it was 52 players who has two out of. Second round this morning, Anna won her game. She won a very nice game where she had control. And now this is the third round out of nine, the MENORCA Open. But I believe also Anna is like tired. As I said, there is a lot of energy you need to have for to play this double round. And I think once I played a tournament with 9 games in 5 days, but and I was much younger. It's like 30, 35 years back when it was quite unusual. But I remember it was very, very tiring. And after that, I said I will be careful with double round. And during that time that was quite unusual. Could it be that Anna wants to go here, Queen C7 and take on 5? But this is actually not so good take. And here, Knight C3. What is happening? Queen C4. No, Queen C4. We cannot go. This is actually here. Okay, yeah, you can come here, and we have a position like this. It's about equal, but I would say it's a little more pleasant for black because this pawn would like to be an e4 and f3 like this. It is a little bit in the way. So it could be that Anna is thinking of knight c6 to play this, and that is why she takes a bit of time. Could knight c5 be a move here now? No, I don't think so. Queen f3, queen c7. We can go c take here, and we can even go knight b4. We can annoy knight b5, and we can also, e6 is actually a move coming here now. So maybe you need to come back. And we have a position like this. I'm not sure which rook should go to c1, rook a, or maybe rook fc1. We are planning to go c4. So you need maybe to, maybe just to block it like this. This is, it's fine, but black is, it's, I would say I would actually prefer a little bit to play this black because I'm controlling square in front of it. And this is why, let's go back to the position, sorry, that this is the weakness in black and white's position. If this would be like this, white would be a little bit better. Like this, I would say it's about equal. So, and if you take like this, rook f1 is a good move. And we can see that this pawn is a little bit in the way. If you try to go some a5 move, we can even go c4, bishop a6, and I guess we can go start some tactics here. What is happening? I am getting a little bit, and we are having some very much activity. Oh, wow. Planning maybe e6, planning rook take e4, and this is e6. Yeah. So let's go back. This is not the position. So taking on d5 is the main move, but it could be that Anna wants to go knight c6 just to go after the pawn. But that is less good, actually. But it could be that she wants to do that. So I think that is why she is taking time. And she has, yeah, she still has more time than her opponent. Her opponent has played has played very calmly first moves. That is very, very good to do. So Anna, she has 1 out of 2, exactly the same points as her young opponent. She playing against Nazar Talgatov. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. From Kazakhstan, he's born 2010, and he's the master. He's the higher rated player of both of them. So Anna can absolutely just very, very relaxed today. Yeah. And this is the first tournament for Anna since Wilton Cup, so she hasn't played an over the board tournament in 3 months. That's quite a lot of time. Let's see. Oh no, it looks like she's going to move the rook. Oh, but bishop a6 is coming. Oh, I'm a little bit scared. Bishop a6 is coming because if Anna go make something like this, we have bishop a6. She's getting into problems here now. Queen h4, and we will just grab the pawn. Oh, no, no, we can't do that. So bishop a6 is a threat. She needs to avoid. She really needs to avoid the threat here. Can she go knight b5? Yeah, bishop a6. But I'm not so happy about this and go a4, rook c8, and c take d5. Yeah, she could. Knight takes c5 is no problem. We go d6, and look, we have a beautiful pawn here. Can go queen d7. I don't know, rook fc1 can take here, and we will take bishop takes, and we go queen d3, and we are having these very strong pawns. This is absolutely fine to play here now. This is absolutely fine because this pawn is actually compensating that black has this two pass pawns together, but it's not so easy value. So when there are an imbalanced position, in general, it could be maybe when you play rook to rook and one or two pawns again to minor pieces. You play maybe the two rooks against the queen. It's not always easy to value it. Sometimes you can give an exchange, playing with a knight, very good knight against a bad rook, or a good knight, and the opponent has a bad pawn structure. And these things, the balanced position, are not at all easy to evaluate. Are they good for me? How are they? Or are they at least interesting? They could maybe practical be good, but it's just you have to try to get the intuition, the feeling for it. Yeah, Anna takes her time here now. A little bit concerned that she takes such a long 10 minutes. It's not long. It's not long at all. But this bishop a6 is a move that is coming now. So Anna has been spending 11 minutes here now, but she played the first moves very quickly, and that is very nice to see. And very soon there is chess party coming up in Stockholm. It will be held in just 10 days, 17 and 18 of April in the heart of Stockholm. And I'm just so happy to be part of it too. And Anna will be there, Judy Polgar will come, Gotan Chess will be there, Andrea Botes will be there, and lots of others. And also Nils Grandeli is the number one in Sweden, I believe will be there. And I think Magnus will attend on the screen and not be there. So physical, but he will attend on the screen. So it's lots of wonderful things happening. And if you want to be there, want to go there, but haven't bought the tickets, and if you put Anna, when you buy the tickets, you get a discount of 10%. And there will be this beautiful tournament, 1,000 people. I do like so much. I played the first time for 50 years ago. It's quite a long time, really quite a long time. It's a tournament that hasn't been held now could it be for quite a long time? Maybe it could be even 20 years, but it's now back and will be a part of this big chess party. Stockholm. Bishop b7 is not the threat. The threat is bishop a6. This is the threat to pin the pawn on c4. So Anna, yeah, she takes some time now, and before she decides. And I think actually, I think she's considering take on d5 or to go knight c6. I think these are the two moves she is considering, because this is a big threat, bishop a6. It's absolutely a big threat. And it would be, let's see, I told you if you go something slowly, we have bishop a6, knight b5, but you can take in this position, rook c8. It's just very, very good for black. It's very good. This is very weak, and this bishop is bad. knight is so much stronger. And we will go rook c4. This is just fantastic. Rook c4. We threaten to take it. Let's say we go here and we go rook c4. We will go rook queen c7 and next rook. We'll go and fetch this pawn. It would be better to have the bishop here, absolutely, because we could go f3. But you are having grip here. This is just fantastic. Actually, you threaten queen d7 and pick up the b5 pawn also. No, this is just tremendous. So this is a big, big threat, bishop a6. And Anna should be very careful to change this knight for that bishop. If she changed this knight, she wanted to be for that knight. She want the knight to change for each other. Uh, so they have made, he made his 13th move here now. Let's see what Anna will do. Was she on her way to make? No, she was not yet to make her move. But this is something we always should think of when we're sitting at the board. My opponent go b6. What do my opponent wants to do? And is there something, is there a way for me to avoid that? And here we see b6. The bishop wants to come to a6. He wants to pin here this pawn and to win this pawn. And can I do something to prevent it? And that is actually one way of finding plans, to play against the opponent's plan. So bishop a6 is coming. I need to avoid it. Shall I take on d5? Shall I go knight c6? These are the two ways of avoiding it. Knight c6 would be a way of just going take here and on d5, and it would be like take here, queen take d3, and you can come here. And now we need to go, yeah, we can go queen f3 also if you want, but let's see. I don't know, can we go, no, we can't go queen, bishop a6, but you can play like this, and we have this position. And I would say that this is a little bit more pleasant. I don't know if we can go rook fc1 here. You have queen g6, but it's anyway a little bit more pleasant for here. Go maybe bishop b7, and we will need to go, yeah, we can go bishop g3. So this pawn would be better on e4 and pawn f3, because like this, the bishop on g3 will be playing. Now it's just a little bit, but this is about equal. It's about equal, I would say. Maybe, so maybe fine. So knight c6 is a possibility to play also here. Yeah, chess is easy when we find good plans, when we play the moves quickly. And then, of course, but chess is it's so difficult, and that's why we keep on playing year after year. I've been playing chess for, what is it, more than 50 years, and it's still so beautiful. Still lots of things to learn. There are always things to learn, and but it's like that. And I just think that the most important in chess that we find our happiness with it. And by playing or whatever we like with chess. It could be like playing online, playing over the board, could be solving problems. It could be to be part of the chess community, but without competing. You could be arbiter, you can be organizer, you can be parent, someone who is supporting, you can be trainer. There's so many things to do. And it's just a very including a very beautiful chess community. And I just wish that there will be more women, but slowly increasing. There's so much more women, girls playing than when I was young. So it comes better. And in chess, we have two classes. We have the open class, open for everyone. It's an open tournament in the open class, but there is also a woman class. And it actually, one reason is because there are so few women playing. So it's a way to give women double chances. You can play in the open class, but you can also play in the woman class. And I think around the world, it's about 11% female players. So it's still a long way to go, but much better than before. And so this is MENORCA Open. Anna takes a long thought. What could it be? Could it be like 15 minutes, maybe even more, 16, 17 minutes she has been spending on this last move? And I can only see that she could be planning knight c6 or taking on d5. I would say both things. Taking on d5 is, I think, is the main move. Going for knight c6, a little bit like trying to make a more easier position, going for a pawn, but she will also lose the c pawn. So, and why she's thinking, she took on d5. Here we have it on the board, and her opponent will probably just take with the queen. So this was important move. She is just taking, the pawn before the bishop comes out to a6, and this is one, as I told you, one good way of playing. You can play to prevent your opponent's plan. It's one way of finding a plan in the middle game. And here we see a middle game, and it is like this. When we have played opening, we have to start thinking ourselves and in the middle game. And of course, if you know more middle game plans, it's easier. And here came queen take d5 very, very quickly. And now rook fd1 is a natural move to be played. And the idea of rook fd1 is that after rook fd1, bishop, if bishop comes here, you have this coming here now, we go just c4. So it's very important because in this position here, it's a threat. Let's see, we make something like this. Then we have knight takes c3. We threaten the rook, but what much more important, we are threatening mate in 1. So this, I will just show it to the end so you can see that this is a mate 1. So this, here it came. So rook fd1 is a good move. It could be done. I will go rook fe1. It's not such a good move because you have here after c4, we have knight c3, and this is actually losing on the spot here now because we had check, not losing on the spot, but very bad because knight d3, and we have a fork here. This is just very, this is not possible to play. So rook fd1 is an important move, but I'm a little bit worried that Anna will not. If you go rook e1 and you go bishop c5, can we go f3 here now? This is possible, but knight c5, this is getting pleasant for her opponent. Can we go queen e2? No, we have knight a5. This is not so good. So rook d1 is the good move to play. Will Anna go the rook to d1? Rook e1 could be logical, but it's not as good. Rook e1, it's not as good. I wonder, can we go like this? Bishop b7 and queen f3? No, because we have knight takes c3 again. And when we take here, we can take back with whatever we want. We have one pawn, and this is just very good. So this is an important moment. We can also go c5 now, and here then we need to go queen e3. But we have queen e4 here now, bishop g3, maybe rook to d8. I'm just wondering, can I go rook a d1 here now, bishop a6, and we are just pushing back the queen here. And this is, it's about equal. So c4 is also a move to be able to be played here. c4 or rook to d1. This is a mistake. It's absolutely a mistake. So one of these two moves should be played here now. So I think c4. We could go rook a d1, and after bishop b7, I think we can go. We can again go c4, and you're going back away. But it's better to have the rook a1, I would say, than to have the rook f1. So it's better to have the rook on d1 here. So it's not so easy. This is a logical move to be played, but after this bishop b7, it will be problems here, a little bit problems. F3, knight c5, queen e3. Can we go queen c4? Maybe this is, this is a little bit more pleasant, I would say. We have some ideas in knight e3. So, and this is not, it's quite a logical move. I would say rook fd1 is more difficult to find. But the idea with rook fd1, one is actually we're supporting here, and we want to go c4. So now if you go bishop b7, c4, you don't have time for this because we will grab, and when you take here, we take back, have an extra piece. So it is, and the rook has to be active. So this is actually the best move to play here now. Now something is happening. We see a little bit of a smile here now of them. I don't know what happened. Something happened there on the side. So rook fd1, but is the good move to be played. But not so easy. I would actually like, I don't mind if I go c4. I think that is a fine move. And knight c5. We can't take here now because you take, and you will actually win an extra pawn here. And you go e take d5. Let's see, knight b5. Can we go something like bishop a6? I'm not sure. Knight c7 here now. No, we have knight c5. What is happening? We have rook to c1. And I just want to show this. This is not so easy. But this position, knight take a6, is actually better for the rook. And here we have one position. This is an imbalance. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Let's go back to the game. Let's go back. I'm so scared. Anna will go rook e1. Will she go rook f1? Oh, it's so, because rook e1 is also natural. You want to push away the knight, but it's not the good way to do that. So c4 is actually a move I would like to see on the board. I think c4 is what I would like to see on the board. It's not the best move. Rook f1 is the best move, but to remember and to understand all these nuances, it's not so easy. Also, this line is a little more an older line. I think it's less played than before. It's a very positional line that Black has chosen. It's a position. Rook f1, she played it. This is the good move. I'm very happy to see it on the board. Here we have it, rook f1. Wow, so nice to see. It's where the rook needs to be. It needs to be defending here. So after bishop b7, c4, there is no time for anything tricks here like this. Here we can maybe even take on f2, but this is the easier way to play. You take here and we have rook takes. So rook f1 is the good move to be played. And also, I don't know, but now the idea is to go c4 later on. If you go knight c5 here now, we can go queen g3, and that is actually, now we have threats. We threaten knight f5. Wow, this is a little bit. You can go queen e4 here now, and the idea, if after bishop h6, it's not such a good move because Black has one good way to defend the mate. There is a threat on mate, and if you go g6, oh, we grab the material, we are winning. But you have this queen g6 move, and this bishop move is just a little bit losing time. But we can instead go maybe knight b3, could be. And the idea, if you take here, look at this rook. Remember, when an a pawn is exchanged to the b5, the rook become passive, become active. And look at these pawns. There are two pawns together. And look at the pawns here. The c3 pawn is lonely. It's not so happy. We don't control c4 square, but in a position like this, they're so much happier. We will put the pawn maybe on c4, and so we will control light square. This will happen. And we also have a rook d4 coming here now. So this is pleasant for white to play white, and we have an active rook. So I would say that white is a little bit better here now. So go back. Rook f1 came. Oh, I'm so happy to see it on the board because I think it's the good move, but it's not so easy to find it over the board. And to remember all these nuances, it's not at all easy either. So this is, I guess this is still in our cause. Yes, it is. And but it is, they are on move number 15. And this is one of the, I would say this is one of the older mainline, but not so popular to play these days, if I'm not wrong. So what can her opponent do? Bishop b7 is a logical move. Her opponent can go knight c5, but then queen d3 is a good move with this threat and with this threat. And then there is only, I would say, queen e4. You can come here back, but then we go queen e3, and the queen is better here than it was before. And again, we have knight f5 as a huge threat. Also, maybe just to take knight take e6, grabbing a pawn. But let's see, you go something like this. We're kicking away the knight c5, and we go knight b5, and look at this. We are getting a knight to d6. We are very, very happy here in this position. Maybe you play like this, and we go knight 6. And it's just, this is just pleasant for white to play. Maybe white will try some a4, a5. I'm not sure. Maybe c4 coming also, queen d4, c4, maybe queen f2, bishop e3. We will ask Black what Black wants to do with his knight, because we want to go queen f2, bishop e3, and maybe change it. It could be we also will go a4 in some moment. No, a4 maybe we give away the square. I'm not sure about a4. But anyway, this is very far. Maybe rook d4 is also possible to keep control here a little bit everywhere. And this knight is dominating. This is also good knight, but knight on d6 is dominating, closing the d line, avoiding a rook to the c line. So let's go. Here we have the position rook f d1. Anna, she has 68 minutes left for the whole game. Her opponent has 8 minutes more, but we can see that he takes his time, and that's quite nice to see. He's not blitzing out the moves like her opponent in the first round did sometimes. He was playing very quickly, but then when Anna found a good plan in the middle game, he took more time. But then in the end, when there were some tactics, he was just blitzing them out again. But here we see it a little bit that it's a slower game for both. As a slower in, it's also a slow position. It's a positional position, and where white has this weakness. Actually, this is actually a weakness. Black also has this square, but white has idea of going not knight b5. That would not, but to go c4, push back the knight, to push away the queen. Oh, always so exciting to see. So this is the third round. They will play 6 more games in 4 days. So they are having 2 more double rounds. There will be a double round tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you so much for the prime. Thank you. And tomorrow they will play the same time at 10 o'clock a.m. in the morning, and then at 10 o'clock a.m. European Central Time, and then at 5 o'clock p.m. Central European Time. So it will be a tough double round tomorrow again. And I think it's very nice that Anna gets a chance to play against these higher rated players, because you learn a lot from these games. They normally don't make big mistakes. They just, they can make mistakes, but they're normally not big ones. And you need to get this hardness to play against tough opponents, and you are learning from it. So it's very, very nice to see Anna here facing for the second time a stronger player with higher rating. He has more than 100 points higher than Anna, and more than 200 points higher than Anna. And this is the second time Anna played in MENORCA Open. She also played there 2024, 2 years ago. And I think this chess festival, which has been growing, become so enormous big. I think it's the 5th time they are having it, and it's quite amazing. And Menorca is it's a smaller island than Mallorca, which is a more famous island. But yeah, very, very nice to see. Here, both of them are. I think everyone is different. I like to play against high-rated opponent. Some people like to play against lower. Here we have bishop b7. That is a good move. And now c4 is a good move to play here now. Bishop b7 is logical because now this is a threat of winning on the spot. And now c4 is, and also remember, queen f3 would be losing because knight takes d5. This is just losing. So Anna needs to go c4, or she needs to go f3. But c4 is the best way. And like this, she is taking control of the light square. Queen needs to go, I don't know where, somewhere. But probably, yeah, normally you like to go with the queen to a5. And here we can jump in. We can go also knight b3 if you would like to. I'm just wondering. But then you come here and we can go something like this. I'm just wondering, rook a to c8. If you come here, this is not possible. Have this. We should always we shouldn't be scared of this imbalance. This is not only imbalance, it's just winning a whole rook. As there is a mate, and the only way to avoid mate is like this. And in the end, we can see there is a whole rook for white. So c4 is the good move. I do hope Anna plays that. What more could she do? Could knight b3 be your move? No, you have knight c3 again. So this is So we can see now, look at these two pieces. They are looking down to G2. This is a winning threat. She needs to avoid it. She can do it with C4. She can also do it with F3. And C4 is the good way. Kicking the queen, just forcing the queen away, and also taking control of C4. If black can go for F5, black could go maybe for F5, but if you play C4, if you go F3, yeah, you need to go away with a knight here. And now we are a little bit losing, we are losing control of the square, so it's not such a good move. Here we have a fork, rook C1, and here. So let's see. Oh, I do hope Anna will go C4. She is on her way. Oh, this is the position. No, knight b5 is a mistake. Can we go? No, knight c3. Can we go knight c3? Yes, we can even play it now because we have this threat and you're taking and here. And now bishop d2 is maybe the best, but we are lost a pawn. I would say this would not be so good. So c4, kicking away the queen. You don't have time for this. We will grab the queen. And if you do something like this, remember, we grab the queen and we take here. This rook is very good. We just take back and we win a piece. So c4 is the good move to be played here now. But f3 is the other move. These are the only two good moves white has in this position because this is such a huge threat. And going here is not good because we go knight c3 and away, and we are picking up a pawn, and we also have threats against the rook. F3 looks natural. I would say it looks natural, but it's not the strongest move because F3 gives activity for black. This is the one that keeps activity for white. Kicking the queen. The queen has to move away. Queen a5 is the most natural move. And now actually queen b3 or knight b5. I'm not sure what is the main line to be played here. So let's see. Oh, it's so exciting. Will Anna go c4? I do hope so. Will she go c4? Oh, so exciting. But she's on her way to play here now. Oh, she's on her way to play here now. And here we have it on the board, c4, the good move, c4. Very happy she played it. She took some time. She has been spending like half an hour and have made 16 moves. But it's a good move. It's also the main line. But as I said, it's not at all easy to remember everything. There are lots of different nuances. And in one position, one rook move could be better than in another one. But she has played this very beautiful. The rook to d1, which was very important to have it because now there is no knight c5. That is very, very good. And the queen needs to move away. And I guess the queen will come to a5. Can we go with the queen to d7? I'm just wondering if we can do that. Maybe queen, I'm not sure what is better to do. Maybe we just come queen a3. We have some idea coming here and knight b5. Is knight b5? Knight f5 is a threat. And if you go rook f d1, we have f3. I'm just wondering, knight c5, and we can even go bishop d5. We are kicking away this rook, and then the knight will jump in here. And we have also closed this diagonal. I will just show you. Look at this. This is not good. We have knight f5 and a knight here. And after queen c6, yeah, we will pick up the queen. But I just wanted to show that this is also closed. So c4 is another good move. I'm very happy to see Anna played it. And when you take time, one thing could be that you want to feel the position. You want to feel what is the better. You want to understand the position and feel it. And of course, we have seen that Anna has used some time. Also, this is, it's like a marathon. Third game in very short time. But I'm very happy to see Anna play this best move. Rook to d1. And now c4. These are two very, very good moves. And I would say that rook d1 was not obvious. c4 was a more logical move because there was a huge threat from black and I needed to defend against. Yeah, both of them are playing very good chess, I would say so. They're absolutely playing very good chess, both of them. And it's also very important that this king is here on g1. If the king was somewhere else, king f1, maybe there was no danger, but it could be a little bit scary. Now it's not possible to move away the knight with a check, so it means you cannot move away the knight. The only thing black can do is to move the queen, because there is a direct threat taking it. I have seen that moving away the knight would actually lose the whole piece, so that is not possible. Yeah, Anna's father, Juan Bellon, he's also sometimes in the stream. And Anna's father, Juan Bellon, is a Spanish grandmaster. He won the Spanish championship several times. He also won the veteran championship, and he also has won the Swedish championship and the Nordic championship at one time. So, and he is a very creative player. And I would say that Anna's style is a little bit between her mother, me, and her father. She is much more, she wants to play much more active than I play, but it's very difficult to play as active, as creative as her father. So c4 came here, now hitting the queen. Queen needs to move. Queen f5 is the most common move, I believe. After queen d7, we might just move away the queen, and then we are having. So this queen are better. Are we coming here on this? No, we can't go here. f3. Where are you going with the knight? Where are you going with the knight? You can go knight f6. We take here, and you can go e5. But first we take here, and if you take back, we have bishop et, and you can't take here because we take here, we take back, and it's threat. It's also a check. So it's like so white would win. So this queen needs to move, and that's why queen c5 takes away the important square for the knight. You can't go here. So this is why queen a5 is the main move. If you're coming here, I guess we can go maybe queen a3, and the idea is that we are going. If you go something like this, we go f3, and where are this knight? If you're coming here, yeah, we could go knight b5, queen c6, and I guess we can just start kicking the queen also, or we can start maybe with bishop e3, knight d7, and now I am not sure. We can even go, no, maybe not. Yeah, we can even go queen d6, and you need to come back. This is maybe not the best square, but this is just getting very pleasant. And I wanted just to show after, yeah. But this, go back to the position. I shouldn't go. Here we have it on the board. Anna has played her 16 moves. She has used like 1 hour and 5 minutes. Her opponent he has a little more time, and he takes time now also. And no, knight take f2. Anna can actually even take it, but take the queen. And when you take our queen, white's queen, you take back, and look here. White has won a piece. Black has got 2 pawns, but a piece is worth more. Maybe we go knight f5. We have a tremendous threat of going check here. If you go here, yeah, we give the check first now, and you move away, and we are going to kick maybe the bishop here now. So this is absolutely very fine to play. And we are happy to exchange this knight for the bishop. Remember, rook and bishop is a good team together. They are normally stronger than knight and rook. So c4 was played. Has he played? No, he takes his time. I'm very happy to see that he takes his time. So, but it can be, one is that he's not such a quick player, but also, as I said, the energy they need to keep. And so queen a5 is the most logical move to play, because the queen is not so well placed on the d line, and queen c5 would be a mistake to play. I'm just wondering if we go queen c5, f3, can we go this f6 move here, and we go bishop e3? We are threatening this tremendously. We're threatening to win here. This would be just winning almost on the spot. We have maybe a rook here now, and now we can even take on e4. I'm just wondering here, and we come here, and we can even play this. Oh, this is just, wow, very good board. I guess we're coming here, and we can play like this. We are going to have an extra, I guess. And we can take on c5. We can go rook d7, but this is good to play this rook. And we have got, what have we got? Got an extra pawn, and we are also active. And here will be rook and knight, but this knight dominate the bishop. So this is absolutely fine. Play this knight dominate the bishop. Go back. Here is this on the board. Her opponent take time. A little bit surprised that it takes time because this is absolutely the common. But of course, it's yeah. It's Anna also has taken her time, but she find very good moves. Her opponent has also played the best moves, so they have both been playing very well here, and they play slowly. And yes, our Chessable course has come out, both of them, both part 1, d4, d5, and part 2, d4, knight f6. And I just hope that for those of you who have bought it, that you enjoy the course. And this position we see is actually in the course. But even if we have been working with it, both Anna and me, it's not always easy to remember everything. But this is also a course. And the openings are very important in chess. It's just to get this good start. But I would say, depending on the level, we shouldn't spend too much too much time when we on the openings. We need, depends on the level we have, but it is because it's important to understand why we are taking out the pieces, why we are putting them where they are, but to understand it, not to remember only, because then it could be easy forgotten. So endgames are, it's very curious that even when you have less pieces, like in the endgames, it becomes more difficult. And middle games are also difficult because we need to figure out plans ourselves. And then it's a little bit good maybe to speak about to yourself, what does my opponent want to play? How can I avoid it? Is there any end game I can trade some pieces and go into a good end game for me? Are there some weak spots I can use, or can I create weak spots in my opponent? Maybe I can attack the opponent's king. Is it very lonely? Do I have pieces close to the king, or can I start moving the pieces close to the king? There are lots of things we can try to a little bit have a conversation with ourselves to find good middle game plans. But I just want to say that to find the right moves, the right plans is difficult for everyone. So Anna is actually having more time than her opponent. That is very nice to see. Here we have it, queen a5 was on the board. He has spent a little bit more time. And what will Anna go, knight b3 or knight b5? I'm not sure what is the better move. Knight b3 could be a possibility. And if she goes knight b3, can we go queen a4 here now? I'm just wondering. F3 and then knight c5. And this is not what we want to do, because look at this. We have, and now we go queen b3. This is a good move. We are threatening to take, and we are hoping for this. Look at this rook. Again, we have this position. We would, of course, prefer this pawn to be an e4. It would be more active. And maybe now you need to go a5. If you go rook fb8, we will go rook a5, and we will go and grab this bishop, grab this pawn on c5 in the long run. This will be, maybe you can come here, but we are just going. And we can see that with a pawn on the dark square, this bishop can attack the pawn. The rook also attacks, but the other bishop cannot defend it. So this is something to consider. Playing with different color bishop when there are other pieces on the board, it's very, very exciting. There are lots of different ways of playing it. So knight b5 or knight b3 are the moves I would like to see. And if Anna goes knight b3, her opponent should keep control. Can we go queen b4 here now? And now rook bishop e3 is a good move. Can you go rook f8 here now? I'm just wondering, can we go f3 in a position like this? No, knight c3 is coming. So we need to defend against knight f3. And in this position, this is not really a move because look at here, we have bishop to supine, and it's just winning the piece on the spot. So go back. So knight b3 is possible and knight b5. I'm not sure what I would do in this position. I'm actually not sure. Knight b3 is absolutely fine. And after this, we go bishop e3. And the idea with bishop e3 is that, let's say you make something. We do nothing. We make a little move like a6 is not so good, but we can make it. We have f3. And after knight c5, yeah, no, a6 was, this is our threat. And we go rook b1, and we will actually win piece. So this is a nice plan to go. Knight b3. You need to control this square. You can also come here if you want to. But again, we go bishop e3. Our plan is to go f3. So after queen e7 like this, we go f3. And if you come here, maybe we take with a knight actually. And now we have this to target. And we go queen d6. Pawn is on a dark square, so we can attack it with our bishop. And you take, I guess we just take with a pawn. We have a very huge pawn here coming. We're threatening to take. Here you need to go something like, no, rook c8 is not possible. We're going to win this pawn. This is very, very far away, but I just wanted to show. So I would say I like knight b3 very much. I like this idea. Knight b3, kicking the queen again. It needs to be moved away. If you're coming here, yeah, we will go just f3. You are coming here, and we will play this position. And it's just a little bit more pleasant for white. And why is more? This would have been better. It's more pleasant because white control this d-line. And the pawn structure has been a little bit improved when this pawn is here. So maybe queen d6 is a good move to be played. No, it's not. Queen takes d4 is possible. So maybe just a4 could be a good move. Just you go something like bishop c6. We put the pawn on a5. This queen is not coming out really. And if you go here, we might even go a6, just pushing it this further. So go back. This is not the position. So I actually like knight b3 in this position. So this is the third round in MENORCA Open. Very beautiful, huge Open with more than 550 players. Anna is seeded 265. Her opponent is seeded, I think it was 140 something. And the first round, Anna lost against an international master from Mongolia, who was actually sitting on first board, playing against the number one in the tournament. I think it's Volodin Murshin, and with 26-55. And second round this morning, Anna played against a Spanish player, was a Sergio Panlo, and 1820. And Anna won that game. And today now she's facing a very young player from Kazakhstan. He's born 2010. He is a FIDE master, and his rating is like 200, a little more than 200 points higher than Anna. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you. So they have made like 16 moves. And remember, Anna is now down just a little bit less time than her opponent. But here I asked like knight b3, the move I would like in the position. Knight b3, bishop b4, and bishop e3 is the move I like. We can go h6 here. Maybe this is why. And the idea is after f3, we need to go knight g5. And if we try to kick it, we can come back. And I'm not sure I want this pawn to be on h4. So maybe we should go. We can go also queen d2. But if we want to, after queen e7, maybe we just go queen d6. And we are getting active here. Rook to e8. And we start actually go a4. This is a way of attacking. And after a move like rook c8, we can just start defending like this. We want to go c5. We want, no, not c5. We want to go a5, not c5, because c5 would give this bishop d5. We want to keep this pawn here. We want to go a5 and just open the a line and bring in the rook to a7. So go back. Here the position is, so I like knight b5 is possible also. The idea is to go with a knight to d6. Maybe bishop c6 is coming, and in a position like this knight c5 could be a threat. So we could go a5, and the idea is you can't take here. We take with a pawn, and when you move away the queen, we have queen take e4, winning a piece. So this could be a possibility to play this. And remember, this is not possible. We would just grab it, and it would be mate here. So knight b5 and knight b3 are the moves I would like. f3 here, yeah, knight c5 and queen e3 or queen c2 could also be played. Maybe rook to d8. I'm not sure that is a good move because we kick the rook. And if you're coming here now, we can maybe go, I'm not sure here. This is a little bit low. Can we go knight b3 here now? No, this is a mistake because of queen a4. So queen b5 is the better way of playing the position, but this is also okay for black. So I would say f3 I don't like so much. I like this knight b3 move. This is my favorite move here in position. I think both of the players are tired. They played yesterday evening. Yesterday the game started 6 o'clock p.m. Today they played the morning round at 10 o'clock p.m. And now they are playing the second game today, but it's the third round in the tournament. So I think both of them are having, felt that the energy has been going. And let's see, knight b3, knight c5 would be a mistake because we can go queen d3. After we take back and you go something like this or queen c5, we have this move and we win exchange. You can see we have a threat, you need to go g6. And we can actually go for queen f4, yes, threatening to go for a mate here. This would be just very, very good for white. So let's see. So let's see what Anna will do. The most I can think of is one, I think knight b3, knight b5, and f3. These are the three moves I can think of. So Anna and her opponent, they have 1 out of 2. And they play this second round. It's a second round, no, third round. And it's a very, very slow game now. Not at all like the game Anna had this morning, where it was kings on different side of the board, and Anna could decide the game with a very beautiful attack. And I was very happy to see Anna going for long castling. I think that it was quite brave. It was maybe the most natural move, but I think it was very nice to see her playing that this morning. Knight b5, knight b3. It's a matter of taste here to play this. Not so happy with f3 now. I prefer just to make a decision with the knight first. But rook d1 and c4, Anna played these two very, very good moves. So, okay, thank you. Thank you so much. And this has been an IMSI Indian in the opening. It has been an IMSI like in the first game, but her opponent went for a different setup with black pieces than we saw in the first game. And IMSI India is one of the most common openings. It's very popular among the top players. It is a reliable, so difficult opening. I just wanted to say knight b3, queen c3. Then f3 is a good move to be played. f3, and we can see you have to take this, and the only way to go, you need to go knight c5. And again, we have this and we have rook b1 here now. To go bishop a6, yeah, maybe rook c1 is good. I'm not sure, maybe rook c1. I just wanted to show that this would absolutely lose on the spot because we have rook b3. It's a pin. Well, I'll just win piece here now. So, and after, yeah, you can go bishop a6. And now we need to go rook c1. And after here, we just go rook e6. And we will have a position like this. Maybe f6 will be coming. But now we have bishop e3. And after rook c8, we have, can even play this. And the idea is if we take here, we have 7. And there's no way to stop pawn. So go back is just rook c8, but this is an easy winning position. Again, just to say, rook against bishop, equal pawns is easy winning in the end games. So Anna takes time, but I'm not surprised. Also, the last very good moves has also taken some time, and she is making up her mind what to do. But the moves I like are because rook d8 is coming. I like so rook d8 is coming. So I like knight b3 or f3, and this is not possible. We have bishop d2, and we would actually then. So not f3. So I like knight b3, knight b5. These are the two moves, but also f3 could consider. And after knight b5, here we see the rook is so good on d1. I said it was to defend the queen, but it's also to control the d line because we can't go with the rook to d8. We are controlling it. So it's another reason why it was so important to put the rook on the d line, just being the one who dominate this line, and maybe we will be able to use in a good way. So, but this is not the position. It's like this. Very exciting to see what Anna will play here now. And so this is a tournament with classical chess, with a quicker classical format. They get 9 minutes for the whole games, and after each move they get 30 seconds. But there are no extra time after 40 moves. So it's a quicker time format, and the time is quite important. You can see now Anna is down to 52 minutes, but it's still lots of time. But it's 52 minutes for the rest of the game, plus the 30 seconds she gets, and her opponent, he has 63 minutes with more than 1 hour. So this tournament is held on Menorca, and I am sitting in Stockholm, Sweden. So I am commentating from Stockholm. Yes, when you play, you can win a game by checkmate, or you have so much material up that your opponent resigned, but you can also win the game because your opponent time went out. So the time is also deciding the game. And I could see, I told you that it's around 52 players with 2 out. Such a huge open tournament. And then I saw was it 52 or 56? Maybe 56, something like that. More than 50 players. And I think it was, was it 50 or 70 players with 1.5. And then Wana is in a big group, 1 out of 2 points together with her opponent. And today, Anna plays against Nazar Talgatov from Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan is the country that has become very strong in chess. He's a very young player, born 2010, and it's like that. It's not unusual any longer to see players so young playing so well. And I would say that the peak rating is just going up, going down. The peak rating is going up among that the peak with age is going down. This is what I wanted to say. And if the audio is bad, it could be that I'm a little bit far away from the microphone. I will try to be closer, and I do hope you can hear me better now. Oh, and Anna is just taking her time here also. Yeah, these are the 3 moves I would like to see on the board. F3 and what did I say? I would actually like to move away the knight, one of these 2 moves. I like more knight b3, but knight b5 is also absolutely fine. And the moves I don't want to see, let's see. I think this is a very slow move. We will go rook fd8, and we will pin the knight. Now maybe f3, knight c5, and we will go away. But this is possible to play. You can even go bishop a6, because after a move like knight a6, we will take in queen a4, and we are getting, this is actually good. Now we're taking the pawn on c4, we're having threats here, and we're having threats here. So no, you shouldn't play this. So that's why I want to avoid rook d8, and this is the reason why I want to move away the knight. I don't want to allow the rook to come to d8. If I prefer commentating or playing, it's two very different things. I enjoy doing both of them. I think it's just quite very nice doing both of them. It's just very, very different. But when it's about an open tournament, I would say I prefer to comment. Playing in an open tournament is just very, very tough. You need to have a lot of energy. And if it's an open tournament with double rounds, I'm not so happy about double rounds. And this is what happened with age. You get a lot of experience, you play a lot of end games, but the energy is not the same as when you are younger. And then playing double rounds is even tougher. And so this is normally what happened with age. The rating goes down. We have had I had my peak quite a lot of years back, but of course, I still enjoy playing chess. But I think it's very nice to do both. Sometimes to comment when it's Anna games, and sometimes to play too. The longest game I ever played was 16 hours, but it was adjourned lots of times. It was in the open, I think it was in the open Benidorm round 6, I believe it was. Long time back, 88, it's almost 40 years back. And we had adjournment. So I think, I'm not sure if you adjourn the game after 5 hours. I think we played with a slow time control, 40 moves in 2.5 hours. And then you had 16 moves per hour. And in the end, we played rook and game, rook and bishop against rook. And if I'm not wrong, we finished 4 o'clock in the morning before the last round. And so that is my longest game played. A long time back, but it was when we could have adjournment. There's not possible to have adjournment and a longer, of course not. We have the computer, and the computer would just spot out all the best moves. But it was not bad at that time. We needed to analyze ourselves. It was a good way of actually becoming stronger in the end games, having adjournment to analyze. But it took a lot of energy, and it was quite tough to play 2 games, in the same day. You have an adjournment, you were going to play, but you first maybe have to play the next round. So that was very tough. So Anna and her opponent, everyone has played 2 games. Anna lost the first round against an international master from Mongolia, 24-18. The second round, she won against the player from Spain. His rating was 18-20, around that, I believe, or was it 18-60? It was, I'm not sure. And now Anna is facing a very young player from Kazakhstan, and we can see his rating is 22-8. So Anna is taking some time. Let's see what she will do here now. Yeah, I hope Anna also doesn't get into time trouble, because with little time, it's very easy to go wrong, and also because there is no extra time after 40 moves. So yeah. Wow. But as I said, the move I would like to do is to move away the knight, because this is the plan Black has, and I want avoid Black able to put the rook on a. Knight b3 or knight 5. So Anna's opponent played his move number 16. So this is move number 17. But there is no extra time after 40 moves. So Anna now has 44 minutes to finish the game. Her opponent has a little more than 1 hour. So Anna has been spending more than maybe 10, 15 minutes for this last move. Anna has been spending 20 minutes. Yes, so she has been spending more time than I thought. Yeah, it's true. With f3, you block your queen from the queen side, but sooner or later f3 would come. But I would like f3 to come when Anna control this square. So after knight b3, you go somewhere. We go bishop b3, and now f3 will come next move. And after here, and if you go rook f c8, I just like to go rook c1 first, defend this pawn, and if you go, you can't go here. Just grab the knight. Can't go. And now we have this big threat of going. Sorry, have this big threat of going f3. You can go h6. This is very good move. We don't want to go h4 because after a move like f3, this knight we go knight g3, knight f5. So either we can kick the knight, and you're coming here now, and in a position like this, maybe we will start to make some activity. I'm not sure here, and we can play. We can play in different ways. Go back. Yeah, let's go back. So. Let's see, knight b3 or knight b5 is also absolutely fine. And the idea with knight b5 is, again, we control the d line, and it's to put the knight on d6 at some moment. I wonder, can we go queen a4 here now? We go f3, knight c5, and we go queen e3. How is the position like this? Now you can go rook d8, but we bring it down here, knight to d6. And I'm not sure, maybe we go rook d7. This could actually be, could this be a mistake? I'm not sure. It could be. And wow, what is happening here now? Look here, we can even go this. And after this, we have, can even give a check here. Wow, here. And queen take h4. This is going to be a mate here, or queen f6. Wow, so nice. I just want to show it. And we have queen f6, and it's going to be a mate. So go back. Knight b3, yes, it's a good move. Knight b3 or knight b5, both of them are good moves. Just to bring away the knight so you control the d line. This is what I would like Anna to play. So there had not been any draws in Anna's game. There had been, it has been a loss the first round, a win the second round this morning, and here is the third round going. And when Anna played the last tournament, it was Wilton Cup in Stockholm. She won all her white games. I think she got confidence from the course on Chessable. She is giving out and with black, she won 2 games and she lost 2 games. So I think she had 7, but there was not one single draw in the tournament. So until now, there has not been any single draw either. I haven't watched the candidates so much, but just a little bit. I could see that before the round today, there were 5 players in the women's section who was leading, and I think that's quite amazing. 5 players, and I have played with all of them except 2, if I'm not wrong. Except I haven't played with Sue Jinner. It's a young Chinese player. I think she's rated maybe number 2 in the world. She's rated very high up now, and I haven't played against her, and I haven't played against a very young Indian player either. So, well, I forgot her name now. But with the other 6 players, yes, I have played, and some of them have played quite a lot of times because they're not the youngest younger. They're still very young. For me, all of them are very young, but not as young as these other 2 players. And so that's very, very exciting to see who will, qualify from the candidates. And I also follow the candidates a little bit. I saw the result in the open section, but I haven't seen so much the games. I want to go and see that. There's so much. Of course, it's such an important event who will, qualify, and it's so exciting. And I'm very happy they are having this candidate tournament back again. And I actually myself play. She played f3, the move I was not so happy about, but knight c3 will become, knight c5 is the only move her opponent can play. f3 came, but why I'm not so happy about this move, because after knight c5, Knight c5 will come immediately, I would guess. We're moving away the knight queen. I don't know where Anna wants to go. Maybe here. Can it be? Can we go rook d8 here now? I think Anna wants to go knight b3, but this is a mistake. Maybe queen a4. It's not so good. So bishop d5 to kick it, rook d7. And now a4 is a good move to be played. Can we go h6? And after here now, oh, a4, look at this. The queen, oh, the queen needs to go down here. The queen is, and now we have knight b5. And again, you can go rook d8, but this is not the problem. We go knight d6. And we see that this queen is pushed back. This pawn on a4 is very good. And maybe you can go bishop c6, and we just go a5. We are fine. We're not happy. We're not scared. You will take it. We'll go rook takes, queen b6. I think we will go just rook b1. You have a little bit, you have a check here, but we go just c5 and everything is hanging. Can't take here. We will take here. This is very, very far away. So she played f3. I would have preferred to move away the knight first, but f3. Her opponent has only one move to play, and that is knight c5. He will just take a little bit of time before playing, but it was one of the moves I wanted Anna to play. But now he will be allowed to go to the D line. So where will Anna go after knight c5? I'm not sure if she will go queen e2, queen c2. These are the two moves I could see. Could it be that she will go queen e3 here now? But you have rook f d8. And how is this? Here we have knight c5 on the board. It's the only move black has. The knight cannot go to g5. And so you need to go knight c5. And what did Anna play? I expect Anna to go queen e3 here now. And I expect her to go queen e3. And after rook d8, I expect Anna to go maybe knight b3 here now. And if you take, we will just take back. And we have improved the pawn structure. You can take here. We take back. And this is absolutely fine to play. And if you go, and after a move like this, if you would move away the queen, yeah, we will just take on c5. And you can't take like this. We have this very, very important move, and we will pick up bishop over there. So go back, go back. So queen e3 is what I'm expecting. I'm not sure what is the best, but queen e3, I expect Anna to go, and she has this plan on going. Can you go a move like queen a4? But I think we can, now we can go knight b5. And if you take her now, we will go knight d6. What is happening here now? Can you come here? It could be that we are starting an attack. You see, we have maybe bishop f6 could even be coming here now. So, but it's not. So let's see what she will do. Could be queen c2, but I like queen e3. I don't want so much queen c2. I should go queen e2. I'm not so happy about queen e2 actually, because bishop a6. Will Anna go knight b3 here now? Queen b4. Yeah, I'm not so happy about queen e2. This is an equal position, but after here, queen a4, queen b2, because if you take on c d4, yeah, we can go bishop d2. This is absolutely fine to be played. And after bishop here, we can take here. Can we take here? Maybe we can even go queen e3 here now. Maybe not. I'm just wondering. We can take here. You take, and we go rook e1, bishop c4. And this is absolutely an equal position. Rook f8. And I'm not sure why the bishop is better. Maybe the bishop is better here just to look at 5. And you will go maybe a6, and we will put maybe go rook e1, and we will just put like the pawn here. So this is just a very equal position. Go back. Here we have it. Queen e2 was played, and it's just very exciting position. Anna's planning to go queen b3. This is absolutely her plan to go. So rook f d8 is a good move to be played. After this, can we go down? Can we go like queen a3? Yes, you can do. But then maybe, yes, we make a move like that. We want to control. So I don't want to take here. We have bishop c5. And now you are more active. It's not necessary to play like this. You go bishop e3, e5 is falling. You go queen e3, c4 is falling. And it's just unnecessary to play like this. So Anna played queen e2. I would maybe have preferred queen e3, but it's because I want to control c5 square. I want to go knight b3, and I want to control c5 square. Could she go rook c8 here now? But rook c8, maybe we go knight b5. we will jump in here now. So we will put knight on d6. It could be a little bit annoying. Let's see what her opponent will be playing here. I would say this is absolutely fine move to be played. Rook to d8 is also a fine move to be played. And Anna's plan is to go bishop b3. I'm just wondering if you're coming here and we go queen a3. Yeah, then queen e3 is a good move to be played. And we want to take here. You can go something like this and here. But if you take here, yeah, we will just take this one and we take back. Queen takes c5. This is equal, this position. And you have to be a little bit careful. You can't kick me because I will grab. And this is back rank problem we haven't made. So, sorry, I will be a little bit closer to microphone. So queen e2 was played, but Anna wanted to keep control of this pawn, but I would have preferred the queen to e3. But it's absolutely fine to play also. So this was move number 18. We see very exciting. I think it's a slow game. It's not as exciting as we saw the other game Anna played earlier today. It is everything comes very slowly. Small positional moves, and we can see this. Black has a better pawn structure. Look at these 4 and these 2 pawns. So black has a better pawn structure. This pawn would be stronger on e4. And okay, maybe there would be some tricks, but the it would be stronger on e4 because like this, the bishop would be playing, and we would also more. So it would be preferred to have it, but we know pawns can go forward, but we cannot go backwards with them. But white has this plan of going with the knight to b3. Yes, Anna won with the black pieces. So the first round, Anna lost with the white pieces. The second game, Anna won this morning. She won with the black pieces. And now she's playing the third round in MENORCA Open. And you can see she's having the white pieces. This has been an IMSI Indian, one of the main line where Anna likes to go e4 early and to take space in the to take space in the center, and it's also a line we have been covered in the second part of the chessable course. Anna has given out, and I have also been working together with Anna. Yeah, so the first game Anna lost against the player 350 points higher. This morning she won against the player like, was it 200 points less than her, a little more than 200 points, maybe 210. And now she's facing a player with 200 points more than her. So it's quite a lot of difference. And this is move number 18. Anna played queen 2. And so Anna, she has spent quite a lot of time for this last move to go f3 and yeah, not to move away the queen, but to go f3, decide on the plan there. I think Anna will be very happy with the draw, but this will be a long fighting game, and let's see what will happen. She will just keep on playing, trying to find the best move she can. So let's see. I just want to show, if you go rook d8, we go knight b3, and if you take here, I just want to show, and you go queen e5 check. We will just go queen e3. Now c4 pawn is defended by b4 pawn, so it's not hanging. So it's just such a big. And if now knight a5 comes, knight b4 is a good move, maybe queen b3, and we can just go even rook d4. Knight c3 would be a mistake because we have queen d2, and you see this is a pin here. This is absolutely pin. Maybe we could even go not queen e1. I also want to show queen e1. Do we have knight e2? Yeah, but this knight is just very, very low. So maybe this is just maybe queen e3. This knight is just very low. This is also good for white with this piece. Is very strange. But the knight c5 was played. The knight will not move away. It stands on a good way. So what can our opponent do? Maybe queen a4 could be a move. But then knight b5 is absolutely fine to be played. Bishop a6, could that be good? But we go knight d6. And here the knight is active. Control c4. And what can you do? Maybe knight b7. And oh, but we're not scared that you take here. We can take here. We can absolutely take like this. And we can go rook d4. But maybe here the opponent will just go after this a6 pawn. And now we have bishop a6 and rook c1. I'm just wondering what will happening here. We have still a lot of activity for the pawn here. So go back, just go back very, very far away. But what I need to guess move. This is one move. Rook f8 is the second move. Rook a8, I don't think it's so natural. I think it's more natural with this rook because this rook is hitting the wall here, but this rook can be good on c8 later on. So if any rook comes to d8, I think it would be this. So this is one move, I'm guessing. This is also one move too. And these are the three moves I would guess opponent to play. To come here, no, I don't think so because we have knight b5. Knight e6 will be annoying. So I don't think this is a natural move to be played in position. So let's go back. Here we have it. So one, I'm not sure, maybe it is two and queen a4. These are the three moves I am guessing. So they have been playing now for this round started at 5 o'clock, close to 2 hours, 1 hour and 45. But Anna also played 3 hours and almost close to 3.5 hours this morning. So it's like 3.5. It's like 5 hours of chess already. That is quite a lot in one day. And starting playing at 10 o'clock in the morning. So there hasn't been so much time for other things than chess did today. And it will be the same tomorrow with double round. It looks like it's very drawable because you see the different color bishop, but there are small nuances, and you start make a little bit slipping a little bit, then it just can start going wrong. So it's just that this is not a tactical game. There is no attack on the king. Both of the kings are very safe, but we could see that if Anna can get up with her pieces, queen to e3, rook to d4, there could be some tactics against the king. So we saw before. So there are always some ideas, but just now this is the only piece that can reach the king's side, and the bishop alone cannot make anything. So so it is a slow game, slow positional game. It's also exciting, but of course there are more drama when you can see there is pawn storming in front of the king, that you're trying to make a mate. That is maybe more exciting to see. And here it's more difficult because there are small moves. You're playing for squares, you're playing for activity, you're playing for weaknesses. And we can see, as I said, this would be an improvement for white to have this pawn structure. So white has a worse pawn structure here. This pawn would also be better. And why is white not worse than this queen is actually not so good here? It would be more happy on e7, I would say. It's a little bit awkward placed here, but it was maybe the best you could do. And also Anna has some idea of going knight b3 and then just maybe improve. If her opponent takes that, she will improve pawn structure. So this turn is held for the 5th time, and 2nd time Anna plays. Here we have it. We go bishop a6. That is a natural move to be played. I expect Anna to go knight b3 in this position. This is what I expect Anna to do here, knight b3. And let's see what her opponent will do. Knight b3. If now queen b4 comes, she can go bishop b4. And this is actually a very, very solid position. After a move like this, she can absolutely go for the endgame. Just here, after knight e3, we would just look at this here, and we will win the piece because there is attack on the bishop, have a piece extra. So whatever black does, white wins a piece. So go back. So knight b3 is what I'm expecting Anna to play here in position. And I do hope she will do that. Knight b3, if you take, we will come back. And this would actually be very good. After this, we have bishop e3. You need to go queen c8. And now all of a sudden, you have a very good pawn structure. You have activity, rook to d6, and you are just happy to play this position. So go back. Go back. So knight b3 is what I'm expecting. What more? I don't like knight b5 so much. because you're playing to take this, and we go rook to d8. And what can we do? Maybe we can bishop e3 here now, but we have something like queen c3, and you're getting active. This pawn is actually hanging here now, and I just believe that white is quite active. Maybe we can annoy here in some ways. Can go queen d3, but white is getting a little bit, black is getting a little bit active here now. It's still fine, but I would say I think it's not necessary to play like this. So go back. So I like knight b3 in this position. In some tournaments, you have a rule that you cannot offer draw the first 30 moves. I'm not sure if it's like that in this tournament, but it's a way of telling the players that we want you to play the games. You are here for to play chess. Don't offer draw too early. Of course, it could be that there is repetition of moves. If the same position occurs 3 times, you can claim draw. So that is absolutely possible. But it's a way of encouraging the player to play the games. Knight b5. No, I don't like knight b5. I like knight b3. Maybe a4 is also possible to play. But I would actually. This is the move I like. Actually, I think it's just very solid. And after here to go bishop d3. If you're coming here, yeah, we will go just bishop e1. And if you go somewhere here, we would just take on c5 and take. And I guess we will just go bishop e3. You're coming here, and we go bishop f2. You will get this bishop here, but it's just about very, very equal, this position. Absolutely very, very equal. Maybe rook to c1 here. And now we are having a threat. So I just want to say, if you make something like this, can we take this pawn? Maybe we could actually do that, but it will be very equal. But maybe a3, just keep it. It's completely very equal. So I like knight b3 to exchange this very strong knight and knight. We could go a4. And if we go a4, knight c6 a little bit in there. Let's say you go something like this. No, we have bishop d2 is in there. So a4 is a move also to be played. And I said I didn't like it. Queen b4. Now we have knight b5. And what is the difference? Because if you take here, we will take like this. And this is actually a better way to take it. You're coming here now. Maybe we go rook c1, and we are doing fine here now. It's just better. So a4 is also a good move. I said I didn't like a4, but a4 is a good move, and you are playing against this here. We're not scared that you take it, because we go queen c2, and we will pick up the knight. We'll absolutely pick up the knight. After a move like this, we can take here. You can make, and we threaten to take the knight, and you see, just take. And you take, and we will just win piece here now. So that is not possible. So a4 is a good move. There is a tremendous threat of going bishop d2. a4 is also a good move. And after a4, queen c3 could be a way of playing. Here we are going queen b4. And now we have knight b5. Can we grab the pawn? Yeah, no, we can't grab. Can we grab it like this? Maybe we have rook a5. Rook a1, and we win some material, because when you come here somewhere, we can go 96. I'm just wondering, can't we go like this? No, we have queen 3. Wow. Queen 3. So, but we can go 96, and we see that this queen is very, very, it's not well placed here now. This is just very good for white. Very, very far away, but I like a4. Maybe I like a4 more than anything. I said I like knight b3, but no, I like a4 here, just to play against the queen. This is what I like to do. But then you have to be ready to sacrifice. So a4, queen e3, rook here, queen b2, and knight b5. And the point is, if you go take here, we will take with the a pawn. And this is about equal. A rook here, maybe like this. And yeah, we can go bishop d5. We are annoying. We keep control of this square. And it is absolutely about equal, the position here. And actually, after h6, we can go bishop e7. A move like a rook e8. And I guess we just go, yeah, we can even go rook d7, or just keep control like this. And we're planning queen f2. No, not queen f2, but later on to I'm not sure what we are planning, but we keep the pin here now. So this is a little bit annoying for black. It's just completely equal this position. So go back. So a4 is the move I would like to see here now. And Anna is down to 32 minutes, but she has played very well until now. Her opponent has also played very well. So it's very, very nice to see these good moves coming out from both of the players. Let's see what Anna will do. If I would pick white or black here, I would say that now I'm looking for this position for white side. I think it's just absolutely fine for white. So I don't mind. I like a4, but I don't mind to play black. It's about equal the position chances for both. So I could say that I could play both white and black in this position. And here we see it looks like Anna is on her way to move. I haven't seen it. So sorry for that. A4 came. She played A4. This is a beautiful move. There is a big threat. This is the threat here. And I'm a little worried now. Queen C3, if this is coming now. Okay, rook. No, I'm not worried about that. But here, now Anna can go knight B5. This is not good because you would just take the pawn here. So let's see. So a4, I expect her opponent to go queen here now. Queen b2, we can actually go knight b5. But this is the idea to go knight b5. And after queen c3, can Anna go knight b5? Exactly, yes. But it's less good because you have knight b3. And after rook b1, yeah, we have a rook to d8. And this is absolutely also fine to play. But it's less good to play this because the knight is a little bit, I'm not sure why this is less good to play. I just think this should be fine also. Can we go queen e3 here now? No, because this pawn is hanging. So let's see. But a4 is a good move. She is threatening to win on the spot now. She's threatening to win on the spot. With bishop d2. This is the big threat. And we see that the queen is not coming out. So the queen needs to move. You can also make a move like this. No, you can't play this move because we can go knight b5 and we are threatening again. We are threatening to take the rook, the knight, but we're also threatening to win here on the spot. So that is not possible to play. That would be winning. And after a move like this, queen c3, we have rook c1, and next move we're going to pick up knight. So go back. So the queen needs to move. Queen before queen c3, I expect to see this position. And here now, rook c1 is a good move. And then after here, you can go something like this. And if you come queen b5, you can't really take here now. We are going rook a1, queen b4. And what can you do here? Yeah, you need to go queen b3. And in a position like this, we can actually make a draw if we want to. If we don't want to play anything else, we can make a draw. But also this knight is 6 is a very good move. And this queen is very, very badly placed here because it has difficult to get out. A4 was a very good move. I'm very happy to see these good moves from Anna. This is very, very nice. She's playing very ambitiously on A4, and she is just taking space against the opponent's king, a queen. And remember, this is not possible. We have queen c2, and we are going to pick up the queen, the knight after this. We will go queen a4, and knight is defending. It's just a piece extra for white. It's a piece extra. So a4, and we can see that she put this pawn on white square. It's a little bit like dominating the bishop. Now it's also to dominate queen, and it's with the pawns on light square, the bishop is playing better. Now this bishop can go backwards, and there is this very, very big threat. We can see that white is having here now. So there is only one thing her opponent can do. Two things. Move here. You can go knight b7 is a better way of playing. And what is the difference of the knight b5? We take here and take. We can go queen b4, and we are actually getting out with the queen here now. And now actually bishop e1 is. This is about equal. It's a little more pleasant actually, because look at this pawn. And the bishop is good to have here because you can't go like this. You can go rook c8 and you're planning check. I'm not sure. Maybe rook d4 is good. Maybe bishop f2 is fine, but maybe we want to, yeah, maybe bishop f2 is fine also to play. But then we have knight a5 here now. And yeah, this is very, very far away. Let's go back. Let's go back. So here we have the position. A4 was a good move. And Anna, she has about 30 minutes on her clock. Her opponent, he has more time. But we can see that he has been playing also not so quickly. Both of them has been playing slowly, but it's natural. And also it's very positional, this game. There are small, slow moves, but now there is a threat, and why black has to be careful. Black needs to go out with the queen. Knight b7 is also possible. So queen b4 or queen c3. If queen b4 will be coming, yeah, knight b5 is a good move. And if you take, we'll just take with the a pawn. And so I don't know, after knight b5, can we do something like this? No, I don't think so. We have this, and there is a pin here now. So taking and taking like this, and maybe you need to get out of the pin. But now we can go queen e3. We don't mind to change queens after a move like that. We can just, yeah, we defend. But here the bishop is fine. We will go rook c1, and we are planning maybe to go c5, to target a7. We have a bishop, which, and the knight is on the rim. This is absolutely fine to play. This is absolutely very, very good for white. So go back. Here we have the position. So this was Nim's Indian in an opening. It was one of the main line where black castle very quickly. Anna played her queen c2, her favorite move in opening after the Nimso, after Robin played Nimso Indian. And no, Anna hasn't made the video, but she will make a video this evening because it was very intensive. She finished her game around 1:20 p.m. and she came a little bit, showed her ideas. So, and after that, she had to have lunch and rest. And then it was time to a little bit to start thinking about this game. So there was not time to make a video for this game. So what will he do? Queen b4, queen c3. One of them will absolutely come. And what will Anna do then? Queen c3. After queen c3, I think Anna will go maybe knight b5, but it is a little bit less exact to play. Knight b3. Can we go rook a3 to pin it? No, we had queen b4. The rook is just not well placed here. That is not a good move. So rook b1 is a better move to be played here now. He went rook, he went queen c3. So this was expected. The best move Anna can do is maybe rook c1. Actually, yes, kicking it, not being scared about this move. And after queen b5, now to go knight b5. And this is absolutely not a problem. We have knight e6. But it could be that Anna is scared of playing this position. So I believe Anna will play here. Queen c3, this is the position on the board. I believe she will go knight b5. But rook c1, this is a better way of playing. And can we go like this and give a check here? I'm just wondering, how is the position like this? Bishop d5. Oh no, but this is to rook e8, and we are starting to have an attack. Actually, we just need to bring in the queen. What is happening here now? We have rook h4, and what is happening here now? We have, wow, this is called the Anastasia mate. you're going down here, this is Anastasia mate. And if you go G6, we have go here G6. I will just show it. We have the mate like this. Check here, and we have a mate here. So go back. But this is too difficult. So I believe knight b5 will be coming in this position. This is what I believe. You can't go with this rook because, and I think Anna is a little bit scared to leave this pawn unfree. So this here, knight b5, but now knight take a4 is possible here to play. Bishop d2 can go check here now, bishop e3. And we pick up next pawn. This would be not so good. So I don't think Anna really wants to play this. We have knight e6 here. This is actually a very good position for white, but it's not so easy to value if you come here. We have queen d2, and I just would say this is a pin. Queen c5, we go just queen 3. Just take the knight. Next move. So go back. So rook c1 is the best move, but you need to allow black to take on a4, but you will jump in with a knight d6, where is very strong. And again, these things are not so easy to value. I will lose a pawn. Will I have compensation? Yes, you will have it, but you have to evaluate it. And that is not so easy at all. Anna lost yesterday against an international master from Mongolia. And he's actually playing on the first board today. He has 2 out of 2. And this morning, Anna, she won against a player from Spain who didn't have any title. And today now, Anna is facing a young player from Mongolia. He's a FIDE master and he's born 2010. So he's 15, 16 only. And Anna seems to be on her way to move. She has like 30 minutes for the game, rest of the game, but she get always this extra time. I expect Anna to go knight 5, but rook c1 is a stronger move, but not so easy to do. If you go rook c1, you need to move away the queen. Queen b4 will be coming, and then this I like. Knight b5 is a good move to be played. And here, because now knight b3 is less good. We have rook b1, you are pinning. You can't come here because we have a check, and you will need to come back. And now we just go and pick up the knight. This is not possible to play, so go back. So rook c1 is the good move to be played here now. Not anything else, because this is, or knight b5. These are the 2 moves you can play. Queen e3, I'm not so happy. You can take here. What is happening? Bishop c4 here now. No, maybe this is actually very fine to play this. This is actually absolutely fine to play. Rook takes here, and we go rook to c1. I like me. I'm not sure. I think this rook should be c1, a rook c1, and we have a rook endgame. How is this position? This pawn would be better again, like this. We have to be a little bit careful, not move the g-pawn. We have to be careful a rook coming to the second rank here, but this is absolutely fine to play. Let's see what Anna will do. I guess Anna will go knight b5 because she wants to keep her a-pawn, but rook c1 is also a good move. When you become grandmaster, it's a title for life. So it's every title you get, you will have it. Only if you get a high title, you become an international master. And if you have to become a grandmaster, yes, you are a grandmaster, and it is for life. So that is just very, very nice. It's not anything that can be taken away. For what happened with knight b5 was played, and this is the move I expected Anna to do. It was the move I expected. And her opponent need to take knight. Anything else, we will just go after. See, rook b3. No, rook b3. We will go, yeah, knight e6 is a good move, but we can also even make perpetual. But again, knight e6 is a very good move to play. Knight e6 is actually better to play already here. I'm not sure what is the difference here. The difference is actually that we have some idea of going for kingside attack here. Maybe queen d2, and we start having these threats of maybe rook b1, but also this is a threat. We can start, would it be a threat? I think it's a threat, not. But anyway, bishop take c4, and we have rook a b1. And where is this poor queen go? I'm not sure. And rook 4, and we are taking the bishop. This is very far away. So Anna went knight b5, but he will take on b5. This is the best he can do. Yes, take on b5. This is about equal. Now Anna should take with the a pawn, and after rook knight b1 is the best move. If you go rook to d8, you can play it absolutely if you want to, but then I like bishop d5 just to kick the rook. So it would be better to go knight b3, rook b1, and then rook d8. And can we now pick here? No. Now I'm just wondering, you can take here and take, how is this position? Go h6. And this is actually getting a little more pleasant. Why is this a little more? Yeah, it's a little more pleasant for, yeah, because you have rook c8. Pawn is, so this is a little bit more pleasant for black now. Yeah, so I'm a little bit concerned of the move here. I think he will take on b5. And what do I believe? This is a good move because he get it with tempo. We don't have any. What can we go after this? We can come here. Rook to c8 is possible, but do we have this move? No. Have a fork. It's not possible. So we need to go queen e3 here now. And can you take queen takes c4? Yeah, we take rook here. So this is fine to play, but it's a little bit more pleasant. So this was not the best, the way Anna played, but it was because I'm a little bit concerned about this knight b3 and coming here, and maybe rook f c8. This is not a good move. We have rook d3, so it's not a good move to be played here now. Sorry, and the same rook c8 is also not a good move. We have, what is this different? Rook d3, queen takes c4, rook take b3, and we have queen take f4. And yeah, so rook f c3, we take like this. We have check. This is the tactics. This is this tactic. So he took on b5. This was a good move. He played it quite quickly. Now it's very important. Anna take back with the a pawn, and she did it also very quickly, immediately. I'm very happy to see that. So now she's targeting the a7 pawn. And that's the reason why knight b3 is a good move. You are getting more active. You can go rook d8 if you want to make a slow move like this. I don't know. Can we go queen e3? But we take here now. And now we can even play like this. And rook d4. Wow, look at this. Queen b3. And we are going to take. And we have mate. All of a sudden, there are some attack. So I just wanted to show, to make a little slow, more h6 is not possible. So it looks like he's on his way to play here now. I think knight b3 is the most annoying move to be played. But to come here and rook c8 could be good. And now rook d3 is not good. But queen e3 is a good move. You need to take. We take back. And the knight, if knight comes here, we will actually go c4. If you take here now, we will go rook dc1. We are just, and after a move like this, we take on a7, and we have a passer, and we have also the strong bishop. This one is more important than the opponent's pawn on c4, and with the bishop. This is very good for white, I would say. So go back. So here we have the position. What can I consider? Rook to d8 and knight b3 are the most. This is not good move. Yeah, you can play it, but we can just grab it, and we are exchanging some pieces. And after a move like this, we can go queen d3, just exchanging some pieces, and we have a very, very equal position. Rook to c8, we go just bishop e3, and if you do something like this, we can take on b6, and we have, we can also go like this if you want to, but we have a very, very solid position here now. It's about equal. So go back. Here we have the position. So Anna took back with a pawn. I'm very happy to see that. And that was the plan, to go knight b5 and to take with the a pawn. So now we can see that this rook is active. And now the move I think is more bothering is this, and a rook here to d8. Can we go bishop d5? Can you go yeah, this bishop d5 is not such a good move. Maybe rook d6 is a good move to be played. And how is the position here? Knight d4, and we can go queen d2. And if you go queen c4, we have rook b4. Wow, what is happening? This, we will just grab it, and you can go with check, but after the check, I guess we just go queen f2. We have a check here now, but we can go, we can take here, or we can just go bishop e3. We are soon going to pick up a piece or maybe something more. So go back, just go back. Here we have the position. Her opponent is thinking he has 39 minutes. Anna has 28 minutes for the rest of the game. They will not get any more time. But this has been an excellent play by both players. I'm very happy to see it. Will they both be able to keep on playing a game with such a good moves that they have done this far? I do hope so. And it's just very nice to see, also see Anna's plans, because she's playing against play with 200 points more, and she has found some very, very good moves. And I'm just very, very happy to see that. Yeah, so we are getting, it's not, we are getting closer to the end game. I would say this is a late, um, uh, yeah, I wouldn't say it's an end game yet. No, there's still many pieces left. But maybe if we change the queens, we change the rooks. Yeah, then it absolutely will be an end game. But it's true. So yeah, one bad move. It's like this, and it could be one bad move, and it could just be bad. So this rook b1. And now this is a blunder, but rook c8 is possibility, and then this is a very good move to play. He played rook a d8. This was, he played rook a d8 in the position, and actually now Anna, she can go bishop d5 if she wants to. The idea is that to take on the rook, if he takes here, to take the pawn would be take here. Would this be possible? No, I'm not happy about this. Take, and queen takes c4. You will just grab the pawn on b5. No, we shouldn't do that. Don't be greedy. So rook a8 was played. What can you do? Can we go bishop d5? This is absolutely fine. And take, and you can go a little bit a6 move. I'm just wondering, can we play a move like this? No, you have queen takes c4. We don't have this time to go rook d4 because you go queen b5. And if you take here, we just only, can we take here? Yeah, we can even take here now. Why can we take in this position? I guess because we have this check, king f2, and we have knight d3. The knight is so strong here. And after a move like this, we have queen c1, and we are picking up the queen. This is very, very far away. So rook to d8 was played. What can Anna think of? She can go bishop d2. I would say bishop g5 is a natural move to be played here. And after bishop g5, if you take, just to take back, and maybe h6 is coming. And I think, yes, can't we go, yes, bishop h4, maybe bishop e7, rook e8 could be played. And now we just take on c5, and this is a very, very equal position, absolutely. And this is actually very equal. No, I would prefer white in this position. Maybe to give some space. I'm not sure, h4 or h5. Maybe h4 is good. With the pawn on h5, we will restrict the king. And what are we planning? We need to keep this pawn. We are going to go queen e4 later, and we will have a space to put the king here. We dominate in the d file, and maybe you go h5. We put the king safety, and we will go queen e4. Maybe you make g6, and we are going queen e4. And we can see that the pawn structure is weaker. We are controlling the d line. This is pleasant for white to play. You have rook d7 coming, queen f4, and there are some very active ideas. So h4 was the good way to play it. So I like bishop g5 in this position. This is what I like, bishop g5. Can we go, we can go rook d7. Can we go rook d3? Then we just go bishop here. You can give a check here now, and we can't go here, but we just move away. We put the king a little bit closer, rook to c8, and I'm just wondering how we will play this. Probably we will play it like this. If you take it, this way. We have rook d1, and we will actually win a piece after this. We will just move away the bishop somewhere and we'll pick up the knight, go back. So go back. So I like bishop g5 is the move I would like to see on the board here now. Oh. So it's MENORCA Open. It's the third round. Anna's down to 24 minutes, but she has played so many nice moves. So nice to see. And of course, she has been playing more than 5 hours of chess. I guess her opponent has been playing lots of hours of chess. So they are both tired. But you need to keep energy for these double rounds. Could rook c1 be a move? I guess it could also be a move. But queen b3, I'm not sure this will be. And we can go rook b1 here now, and you can just go like this. This is absolutely also possible to be played like this. But I prefer bishop g5. And the reason why I like bishop g5 is I want to go bishop e7. And after, if you take here, I think she will go, doesn't look at bishop g5. So I think rook c1 will be coming now. Yes, we have it on the board here. Rook c1 was played. And she just wants a little bit to kick the queen here now. This is what she wants to do. So I think after a move like rook b1, we will see this on the board. Her opponent will probably take here and maybe go, maybe h6 is a good move. Could knight a4 be a good move to be played? I'm not sure if it's a good move. It could be. Could it be a good move to knight c3 is coming. Rook d6, oh, but this is very difficult to play. Rook d6, what is happening? We have rook c8 here now, and now we can even go rook c6, but this, oh, wow, not easy at all. And the idea after we take here, this pawn will be a huge pawn. We're actually threatening to, you don't have a good way. You come here now, but now we have queen d3, and we see how are we going to stop this pawn. We also threaten mate in 1, so it's not possible, yeah. So she played rook c1. Bishop d5 is what I would have preferred because I want to change this bishop for that knight. But it could be after a move like this. Could it be that Anna wants to go bishop e3 here now? No, you have knight d3. This is tricky. So you shouldn't go bishop e3. But I expect her opponent to go queen b3 in this position. And then I hope Anna will just keep on kicking the queen, and we have it like this. We need to take back with the rook, because if you take here with the queen, this pawn will be gone. So we need to take back with the rook, and now her opponent can go rook c8 if you want to. No, not rook d8. Can go rook c8 if you want to, and maybe we can make a move like bishop e3. You go h6, and I'm just wondering, taking like this. How is position? Do you dare to do this? Check coming here now. We have queen e4 check. You have g6. And here we go, rook d7. There are some threats here. King e4, and we have queen f4. This is very, very far away. But in the end, we will see king is coming, and we will see an endgame where have a position like this. Take here, take on c4, and rook b7. We will have a position like this, and this is equal position. Also, if white loses the b pawn, but this is equal chances. So go back. Rook c1 was played. I expect her opponent to move away the queen, that he will not take on d1. It's more because if he takes on d1, Anna can here take with the queen. She has more flexibility, but she will take with the rook, I would say. If you take on d1, taking like this, queen d1, knight d3, white to avoid white to play like this, that is not necessary. So rook c1. No, thank you so much. Thank you for the prime. Thank you. And yeah, such a long chess day. And Anna started to play, all of them started to play 10 o'clock in the morning. Now it is 7:30 p.m. Central European time, and they are playing on Menorca, a very beautiful island. in the Mediterranean, and maybe less known than Mallorca. But it's just a very, very beautiful island too. And they're having this big chess festival for the fifth time, and it's the second time Anna plays tournament. So her opponent takes a bit of time. Is thinking, is he going to give Anna the D line, or what is he going to do? But it's there's some. He took on D1, check, and now Anna should take back. Something wrong happened on the board, but what happened was we go back. Here we have it position. Rook take D1. This is the position here. Anna should go taking with the queen, with the rook. It's important. Keeping the D line, very important. To not have threats, because if she takes here, queen d3 is nasty, and this would actually lose the game. There is a fork. Remember, the knight are so tricky. So Anna needs to take back. It's very important. Here we have it on the board. Rook take d1 and queen. Rook take d1 is a very good move to be played here now. I have never played this open tournament. Anna has played there, but I have played on Menorca like more than 25 years back when I played the team championship in Spain. I think I played for a Catalan team, Volca, that year. And I'm not sure where we finished, but it was on Mallorca. I think I only played one time, could be two times. I actually need to check it. But it was a very interesting, very beautiful experience to be on Menorca. And this is the second time Anna is there already. Don't take with the queen because you let your opponent dominate the position. So don't take with the queen. Rook takes is a very good move to be played. Rook take is absolutely fantastic move to be played. And what can your opponent play? Maybe h6 could be played now. And now maybe just go something like this, and Anna can start kicking bishop. Rook c8, we can go bishop e3, queen b3. We can go maybe something like h4. This is not maybe. Are we scared of this? I just want to see if you go queen takes c4, we have rook d8, king h2, and we can play this endgame with rook d7. We are actually, and the idea is we will go rook take a7 in the end. Actually, the idea here it would be to play against the king g4. h5 is tremendous threat. Let's see you make some slow-mo. Have h5 here, and maybe, then we have this. So you can't play it. Need to go back. And then we can take maybe here, and this is, it's maybe equal, but it's absolutely fine for black, for white. So go back, rook c1. Anna is thinking, and I'm not, this is very important. Don't go for queen takes here. Don't, no. No. Yes, very good, very good. Taking with the rook, we need to dominate. Don't let the opponent dominate the position. Anna dominates the D line. This is very, very important. She dominates the E line. And here we have it. It was not played. Something went wrong on the board. So I will put it the position. Rook take D1 was played. We will surely have it soon. Here is the position on the board. It is on the board. So we have it now here on the board. And I got nervous, but Anna dominates the D line. This is a very good move. She is not, what is her plan? I think her plan is go bishop g5 now. So h6 is, if her opponent go knight b3, we can also go. So her opponent went rook c8. This is a logical move to be played. So he took here now, he went here, and now he go rook c8. And now I actually like knight queen d2 because you can't play this. We have a mate here. I like queen take d2. I like to go for the end game. This is no problem because we will just can go rook d6, but we can okay, we can go rook d7 here now, and you can't take on c4 because we have a mate. So you need to make a rook d7 here. Maybe you need to make h6, and we will just take here now. And if you take on c4, we will go bishop e3, and we're going to take the pawn. So thank you so much. So I like queen d2 in this position. Here we have it on the board. This was played here, rook c8, but I like queen d2. I want to get rid of the queen. This is a good team to play together. This pawn would be better on e4 because the bishop would be more active. So I think rook c8, he played it quite quickly. He didn't want to spend so much time. But I think queen d2 is a good move to be played here now. Just to get off with the queen, because here we have the position on the board. Queen and knight are good teams. Rook and bishop are good teams. And like this, we are threatened two things. One is we want to change the queen, and the other one is that we have this mate on d8. I will play it out so you can see it. It's a mate. So queen d2 is the move. I do hope Anna will play. I do hope she will play it. And okay, let's go. We have the position here. Here, rook c8 was played. I like this move. Take. And if you come here and take, and if you go something like h6, could we go bishop e3 here, knight b7? We will absolutely go rook d7 position. So this is what I would like Anna to play. So queen e2 is my move. Oh, let's see. This is the position. Rook c8 has been played. Something happened with the live board. I guess some of them were sleeping, and then the live board doesn't really understand what has happened in the position. But I hope Anna will go queen d2. She can go some slow bishop g3 move also. And if knight, let's see, will she go? She played queen d2, this very beautiful move. Here we have it on the board. I think this is very nice. Thank you for the prime. Here we have queen d2, and she is getting off with the queen from the board. There is nothing her opponent can do to avoid that the queen will come off the board. And this is what she wants to do. And I remember Spassky saying that he was speaking about what are the, the critical moment we have to feel when it's critical, but we also have to think of what pieces do we want to keep on the board and what do we want to change. And I would actually say that Anna would like to change the bishop for the knight because this knight could go and attack c4 pawn. It could be, and to have a rook in game, that would be absolutely fine. She's dominating d line. She is planning to go, but she wanted to get away with the queen because queen and knight could be they are a good tandem together. We know that we saw that today when Anna, was it today? Yeah, she had this knight f4 check. She has a very beautiful combination when she won with a mating attack today. And we can also see when Anna lost yesterday. So queen and knight are always tricky. And now here we see the queen exchange. We have queen take d2, and Anna will absolutely take back with the rook. And now the point is, if the knight moves away, I will come here. Her opponent can go king f8. That could be possible. Rook here, and he can go queen e7. But now we have rook a2. That would be absolutely a good move to be played. And how, if you go rook c7, we will absolutely grab here. And this position is actually a big advantage for Anna because this pawn, you will come up. I don't know what you're doing here now, but we will go king e3, and we have this. First, we go up with the king to e3, and we have rook a6 coming, rook c6. This is just very nice to play. This is a big advantage in the endgame. So here we have the position, and he played h6, take, rook c8 was played. He played now, take, he played h6. And now, unlike Anna to go bishop e3, her plan is actually to take on c5. And if it goes something like knight b3, I want to go rook a7. He can go knight a5. And in this position, I wonder, can we go c5? No, this could actually be a blunder. Could it be a blunder, this knight c4? Yeah, we have maybe these problems. And now we have g5 coming. No, this could be actually not what we want to play here now. Could we go like this? No, knight c4, this b pawn is coming, but after here, maybe we have rook b8 and we will pick up the pawn. No, this is not possible. So here we have the position on the board. It has become rook c8, queen d2. This is the position, and he played h6. He doesn't want to have, but I want Anna to go bishop e3 now, and I guess her opponent will go knight b3 and rook rook a2 is maybe a better way, because after knight a5, we go c5, knight c4, and we can even go here. Wow, this is very good. If you take here, remember, threatening that two pawns are stronger than a rook. Now it's 2 pawns stronger than a knight. You don't have time to stop the pass pawn. So go back. So, and she played bishop e3, this very good move. I'm so happy to see all these good moves from Anna. She played it quickly, and her plan is now to go, maybe to take here. And actually, her plan is to go bishop e7. She could also have gone, no, this is actually her plan to go. Now, next move is coming, rook a2. This is next move coming. If this is coming now, she can also go rook a2. You go rook takes c4, but we will just go rook here, and let's see, this will be an equal position. We can even go rook a6 here now. We can take it, but rook a6 is a good move to be played, and here, and we will have this endgame. Oh, sorry, we will have this endgame where, and we can see, yeah, the knight will come out. Maybe we will come here now, and we are getting out with the knight. Here we have it, the position, rook was played, knight b3 was played. Oh, and now I do hope Anna go rook a2. Rook a2 is stronger than rook d7. So let's go rook a2. Rook a2 is strong. She can also go rook c2, and after knight a5, she can go c5. This is absolutely possible to play, and the idea that this would be a huge mistake, you would win the pawn. So in a position like this, rook takes c5, rook b8, this is absolutely fine to be played, and you will pick up, I don't know, knight b3. I guess we will go rook c3, and you take here, and we have an equal position. So here we have it. Rook e2 is the best move. But the idea is after knight b3 was played, here we have the position on the board. He played, did he play knight b3? No, he hasn't played knight b3. I'm sorry. He's taking the time. Oh, I'm moving so quickly. But if he plays knight b3, this is a strong move. And the reason is that he can go for knight a5. And now we have c5. You can't take it because we take here, or because we take like this. And if you want to, after c5, you want to go knight c4, we have time to take it. You can take this back, but we will go we go rook c2. Oh, it's a pin. We are going rook c2. You can come king f8, and we go bishop d2. You're coming with your king here now, and we start moving up here also. King d7, and we are just keeping the pieces like this. The rook needs to stay behind. Oh, thank you so much. So here we have the position. Her opponent is thinking bishop e3 is a good move. And what can I say? Anna is planning to go rook here. So after king f8, I would guess say she can go h4, but I think rook h2 is a very common move to be played. Maybe you can go knight here, but we take here. Can you take rook, take c4? I guess we just can give it check, and yeah, we can even maybe take like this. No, we can't. Look here, this is so made. We have to be a little bit careful. Absolutely be careful. So maybe rook a6 is a good move to be played. Or we can just give a little bit air here also. And then we will take it next move after this. Yes, can grab here. We are not, and you see, this king is on dark square. It's not so good on dark square, because look at this. We would have a check. We would pick up the rook very, very far away. So bishop e3 was coming, and oh, so nicely Anna has been playing. I'm very, very happy to see that she's playing so nicely in this game. Wow, she's down to 20 minutes for the rest of the game. Her opponent has half an hour and for the rest of the game. And thank you so much for the prime. Thank you. And wow, I'm so happy to see this. What she is playing. So what will she do? Her plan is now to go maybe rook a2 to attack a7 pawn. And if you go rook c7 first now, Anna can go. She can go rook d6. This is actually, I will just show you, do something like this. This is a threat, because can we take like this? Knight e7, yes. This is actually, I'm not sure. This may be better for for white, but I wouldn't be so, I would be a little bit scared to play this, but we should go create, and now we have an extra pawn here. Now this would actually be very good. We have an extra pawn on this side, but it's a little bit scary to play anyway. Let's go back because it's not so easy to value. So what do I expect her opponent to play here now? I expect Anna to go rook a7. So rook c7 could be a move to be played. Can Anna take this? We take rook takes c5. We give a check here first, and we go rook d7. We are threatening this pawn and that pawn. So if you take here now, we will take on f7. This is a better pawn. If you take here now, we will come here. And if you take here, yeah, we can go rook b7. And you're coming up here now, and we can just go h4. And we are getting, so this is absolutely equal position. If you take here, yeah, we have these pawns. And this b pawn is not at all dangerous. We will start going up with our king, and we have an extra pawn here also. So go back. So nice moves Anna has played this game. Wow, the position is equal, but we have an endgame. Remember, rook and bishop is a good tandem. This is the weakness. This pawn is the weakness. This is a little bit weak also. It would be better here. It would be defended. The bishop would be more active. So a little bit of weakness, but this is also weakness. And we can see Anna's plan before. She went a4, and when black took on her knight on b5, she took with the a pawn. Oh, she has been playing so nice in this game. I'm just so happy to see that. So this is the third round of MENORCA Open. The first game Anna lost against an IM from Mongolia, a young player around 20 years old with 24-20, 24-18. And he's actually playing on the first board today, but I have no idea what happened in the other games. And second game, Anna, this morning, Anna won against a Spanish player. He was 1860, I believe, something, and no title. And today she's facing a FIDE master with 200 points more. And we see this end game. And we have seen lots of very good moves Anna has played today. And I'm just very happy to see the moves she has found. That is just so nice to see. And this position is equal. It is equal, but there is still lots of things to play. So Anna's idea now is to attack a pawn. She's planning to attack a pawn. And remember, this here. And if you take here now, and you take like this would be a mistake. Now we have this very good move. And we are after this. We will go rook d6, and we would just pick up the pawn. This is fantastic. So I can say that this rook would be dominating the other rook. Exactly, because the other rook needs always to stay on the c line. So Anna doesn't have rook c6. But this is far away. So, and if rook c7 is coming, we can go rook d6, but I think this would be a very common way of playing, and to take on c5. And again, this would be a mistake because, again, this rook is dominating. We can go rook d6, maybe king f2. If you're coming here now, the king wants to go to f5. Remember, we go g5, we're stopping the king coming to f5. And after h5, we can even go h4. We can also go h3 if we want to, but even h4 could be good, but also king up here. And this is a very good position. And after king g5, we can actually take it. So the idea with h4 is actually not to allow this king to be active in any way. And this is a weakness. This is a weakness. White is very good. White is maybe even winning in that rook endgame. Yes, knight b3 is a logical move to be played, and this is what I was analyzing. Now you can attack this pawn. You should attack this pawn. You can go here also. This is actually fine to be played, and the idea is after this we go c5, and this will be very equal. You can also play, oh, thank you so much. You can also play this beautiful move, and after rook take here, this is absolutely also fine. So after knight b3, I would expect Anna to go rook c2. This is a good move. Can we go rook d8? Now, there is absolutely no problem. You can give a check here. We go king e2, and what are you going? If you go somewhere, rook b1 here now, we have rook a2. We have problems with the here. And if you go rook a1 here, we can start going with the king. This knight is not well placed, and we are keeping control of our pawn. And if you go something like this, we have seen this before, but this is better. Yes, knight b3 was played, and knight b3 was played. He was spending like some time. This is one move, this is one move, or rook d7. I expect Anna to go rook c2. This is what I expect Anna to go. And after knight f5 to go c5. This is what I expect Anna to play this position. And I just want to say, if you do something like king f8, could this be a trick? No, this is not a trick. Sorry, I forgot the rook can go backwards, but we put the pawn on c6. This would be winning. So knight b3 was played. I expect Anna to go rook c2, but this is absolutely fine. And if you take here, we will take on a7. And we have rook b4 could be played. Rook b4 could absolutely be played. If you go knight c5, we go rook c7, and we are threatening to take on c5. Okay, you can come here, and we have, we are winning. b6, I just want to show it, b7. There, this c pawn is too slow. Next move, we will give a check, and we will win the rook. So go back. So 1, 2, and 3. But I like this move. I like this also, but I don't like that move as much. And the reason is, if you go here, your opponent can go knight a5, and now and take with a knight. This is the reason why I don't like that move. But after rook a2, if you come here, we have c5. Remember, knight c4, and we have this move. And if you take like this, yeah, we grab the pawn. Wow, we have a very good extra pawn. So go back. Knight b3, so I like 1 and 2 moves. These are the 2 moves I like for Anna to play. And this was move number 26 for black. Anna is down to 18 minutes. Her opponent's 24 minutes, but she has played fantastically in this game. Wow, so many good moves. I'm very, very happy to see that. Wow, I'm just so happy to see her moves and her ideas. It has been a very positional game where normally when it's positionally, the higher rating player I thought would have an advantage. But Anna has shown that she has understand this position very well. She has found very good moves, even if she is the lower rated player in this game. And that is very, very nice to see. Yeah, but 17 minutes, 20 minutes is not that much. It's not all that much. Now she's on her way. I guess her will go. Rook d7 was the move I didn't want to see on the board, because now knight a5 is a good move to be played. Knight a5 is a good move to be played. Knight a5 will be coming. And can Anna go c5? Knight c4, you will take on b6. So this will be coming. How is this piece in the position? Knight c4. And she will actually be worse here in this position. She will be worse here in this position. So I'm a little bit worried about this, actually. Now I'm a little bit worried. Knight a5 is a very good move to be played. And will he play it? I think he will do that. So now I'm a little bit slipped. And knight a5, I think she forgot that he can play knight a5. And the idea is, if you take a knight c4, you have a threat. And where is king f2 is a good move to be played. Knight f4, and we will take on b6. So what can we do here now? We can take on e3, come here, and we can go rook c5. And what is this? We have check here, coming here now, and we have rook a7. But what is this? Rook a7, check, king d4, rook take b5, and we will take on. And he played his very good knight a5. And now Anna is a little bit worse here now. This is a very good move. I'm a little bit worried about this position here now. Knight takes c4 will be coming. And bishop f4 he can play. But rook d8. And now Anna needs to go g4 here now. And rook d5 will be coming. And yeah, f4, and you have rook b5. So what is this? We have check here now, and we can come rook f8, a move like this. We will go h4, and we play against the king. But this is also a good move. Knight a5 was a very good move. So rook d7 was, yes, the only move I didn't like Anna to play. because now he has a timing advantage. C5 can be played, taking here now, and now actually f4 is a good move to be played. Wow, f4, wow, and knight c4, but this is impossible. King f2, this is impossible to play. And why is this a go? Rook b8, I will take bishop c5, and if we play like this, take here, can go rook b8, we take here, and this is actually an equal position. Take here and here, rook a7, king g6, and g4. We are very active, but you will have to play with the pawn down. So knight a5 was a very good move to be played here now. So Anna a little bit slipped with this. This is fine, but she will actually have to play like this. Take rook c5 with a pawn less. Take here, and we come back, king g6, king e4, you take, and she's actually very active. So in a position like this, it's absolutely fine to play for Anna. And you can go maybe f6 and f4. Can you go f5? f5 is not so good because we will take king f2 here now. And let's see. She went c5. This is maybe not the best move to be played. And her opponent will absolutely take on c5. So this is the difference. With a rook on a2, you can never take on c5, but now you're already allowed to take on c5. And now, so I'm a little bit worried about this. And now f4 is the best move to be played. But I think Anna will take here. We have knight c4 coming. And now maybe bishop c1, but rook b8. And now rook a4, knight take e5. And we have rook f4 here coming. You need to go f6. And we have this endgame. And this is actually fine to be played. This is actually very, very fine. King to f4 here now. And we can go up with this. King coming. We are coming up with the king. King d6. We are maybe coming up here. No, we're not coming here. We need to come. Maybe king d3. And if you're coming here now, we will just go some h4. I've been playing lots of more very quickly. But c5 was coming. And this is the right idea. But she needed the rook on a2. Right idea. Needed the rook. I actually need to make a little bit of break, but I will just be here at any moment. At any moment, I will be with you. So c5 is very exciting, but I will be back at any moment. So Anna went c5. He hasn't played yet. He hasn't played yet, but he has only one move to do if he wants to have the advantage, and that is to go knight c4, because here Anna has this very important move in between. She can take here, and after knight c4, she has rook b1, and she has, after this move, she has rook b8, and she is actually winning. This is the only way to stop. No, it's not stopping the queen, because we will get the queen anyway. So he has only, I would say, taking the pawn is the only scary move. And to take there now, Anna needs to go f4, but I don't think she will do that. And I don't think she will do it. And after c4, she can take here. She's actually win a very good position. So f4 is very difficult move to play. And after a move like this, we can go king f2. But this, wow, to play this and rook b8, this is just not easy at all to play. Yeah, we have been looking at this. So let's see. He will absolutely take on c5. He will do that. And he's taken a little bit of time now, but he will absolutely do that. So let's see. Oh, c5. So this was the best Anna could do, but I'm a little bit scared. I think after this move, she will not go f4. I don't think so. I expect Anna to go take here now, knight c4, and we will have this position. Maybe this is the best move, and rook b8, and we have rook a4. You're taking here now, and we have bishop f4. So this is actually, you can go, but queen b6, but I think this is difficult to play. We have equal pawns, and we are coming here now. But now knight e5 is a good move to be played. But wow, rook a5 and knight c3. No, we have bishop e3. Oh, this is too much craziness. This is too difficult. So he's taking a bit of time, but he will absolutely take the pawn. Anna will take on a7. And let's see this here. Take here, knight c4, bishop c1. If he comes here now, this is a mistake. We have b6. So that's he wants. So, and he can go rook here. We have rook a4 taking here. And now we have this very, very beautiful pin. We have this very, very beautiful pin. And here we have it. Anna took on a7. So we have it on the board. We will see this. Took here. This is the position. Knight c4 was happening. Oh, I'm sorry. I will just go a little bit away, but I will be back. No, I'm here. I'm staying here now. And so knight c4 was played. And now the best is bishop c4. But I'm not sure. Bishop c1 is the best move Anna can play here now. Why is bishop? Because g5 will be coming. So bishop c1 is the best move to be played. After this, rook b8, knight a4, we have knight b6. So let's see, bishop c1, but I don't think Anna will go bishop c1. I think she will go bishop f4. So bishop c1 is the best move to be played. Let's see if Anna will do that. Bishop c1 is just best move to be played. She played king f2. No, this is a mistake. King f2 is a mistake because her opponent has rook b8, and Anna will just play with a pawn less. So this was a mistake, actually. Oh, I will just be with you at any moment. She is in problem here now. She is going to play a rook endgame. She can go bishop c5, rook b2. And why is this a problem now? Why is this a problem? I'm not sure. Because she will play with a pawn less. She will play with a pawn less, bishop d4. And now maybe if you go knight take e5, we can actually play this endgame. This is a draw, but Anna will have to show skill with that. So he went, did he go rook b8? Yeah, he played it. Anna will absolutely go bishop take c5. She needs to go bishop take c5. This is absolutely a must to play. And we have it on the board. And now we will have rook b8. And here we will see it. So he will play, and now I like bishop d4. This is the move I would like Anna to play here now, so we can see here. So he played, he is going for some advantage. We will see a long endgame. Will Anna manage to keep this one? Her opponent is having the better position. He's going to win a pawn. So bishop d4 is the very logical move to be played here now. It's actually very important. You can't go so, and also I don't want to go here. I want to keep control e3 squared. So I like this move to be played. Could rook d5 be annoying? It could be rook c3. We have rook d3. Yeah, this is a little bit scary now, actually. So let's see, what did she play? I think she will actually go, we have here now, she could be, she will go rook c7, but this is worse because this is a better move. But after rook d5, it could be Anna should go bishop c3. We are trying to dominate the bishop here now. And actually after this, the problem is you have something else to attack. You have here, the knight is coming. So it's a little bit a scary position now. So it could be that rook c7 is the best move to be played, but there is a fork here now, and we need to be a little bit careful with this fork. Can we go bishop d7? We have a knight here now, king f e3, and we have knight before. The king is coming everywhere here now. And we have this knight to d5, and we see we have this fortress. This is, yes, very pleasant for black to play. I'm a little bit worried here now, but I'm so happy for the moves she has been playing. So we can see if Anna comes here, this would be what she's hoping for. But this is a good move to dominate the bishop. And bishop c3, rook d1, and this is the best way, because after here now, we can start annoying. I'm not sure, and we can start annoying this. Maybe you go f6 here now. No, this is not a good move because we're going to pick up the e pawn. So go back. So I prefer Anna to go bishop d4 here now. This is what I hope she does. Bishop d4, but she's under pressure. But I like bishop d4. Here, bishop c3. And again, if this is happening, we go into the rook endgame. This is 4 against 3. It is a draw. As long as we keep the rooks, if we change the rooks, we will lose the pawn endgames. We can't play the pawn endgames, but we can play the rook endgames. So bishop d4 is what I want her to play. And if you try to dominate her like this, we go bishop e1. It's more important control this square. And after you take here, we can go check here. We can go rook like this. You're moving away the rook, and we will start coming like this. This is actually, maybe we should not go give the check, actually. We should just go rook a5, knight c4, and I don't know if we can go some rook c5. Is, oh no, sorry. Yeah, but white is black. Black is absolutely better in a position like this. Maybe knight e3, and you try to get the knight to d5. And it's down to 11 minutes, but bishop d4 is the good move to be played. And yes, to play. And we can see, and it all started with Anna going rook d7. If she had played one of the other moves, she would not have to lose a pawn. And we can see that with the pawn on e4, there would be not any problem for Anna, but this has been a weakness, and now finally she will lose. I don't like this move because rook b2, and now here we have knight e3, and we're going to pick up the pawn. So you need to keep the rook, and that's why you can go rook c7, but I don't like it so much because of this. This is a little bit scary. This is a little bit scary, actually. So I don't like that so much either. So I prefer this way here, bishop c3, and now this is a very good move because Anna needs to keep this rook away from d2. So this is the way to play with the pawn less, but the pawns are all very, very close to each other. So. But Anna has played fantastically in this game. She a little bit slipped with one move, and now she is fighting uphill. She will lose the pawn, and let's see if she will find the best way to play the position, because it's more difficult to play when you are under pressure. And we can see that she is upset that she allowed this. She now surely saw that she could have gone rook a2, not allowing this. She forgot about it with rook d7. It was more logical to go maybe on the 7th rank. We know the rook on the 7th is very strong, but in her game, the rook to the A line was stronger, and she would have kept the balance. And I just hope that Anna doesn't lose spirit. She is fine, absolutely fine. She's worse here. She will be a pawn less, but she can keep on playing this. And when there are pawns all on one side, it actually benefits the knight, because the knight is a slow range, it's a slow piece, it's a short range piece. So it actually favors the knight here now when there are pawns on one side. And if the rooks would come off and it would be knight against bishop, it should be a draw. But I remember myself, I think I won that game, won one game with this endgame. But I'm not sure if I had 4 against 3 or if I had 5 against 4. But I think it was 4 against 3 with a knight against bishop. But I think it should be a draw. So studying rook and games, of course, we have to do that. Maybe some people think it's not what we like the most exciting, but it's quite good to do so. And they can be also very exciting. There are always tactics. Let's see, bishop d4. I do hope Anna goes bishop d4. It looks like she wants to go bishop d4. And here we have it on the board. This is a very good move. This is the best move she could play. Now rook d5 is a good move to be played here now. Rook d5, yes, to dominate the pieces. If her opponent take on e5, Anna should go for the endgame, but he can dominate. And it's very important, Anna doesn't allow this rook to come to the 7th. So after this, remember, we have to move the bishop back. So here we have it, bishop d4, she played. Anna has 9 minutes. Her opponent has 18 minutes, and she is fighting here. But wow, she has played so well. Just slipped one move, but all the other moves has been so good. And here we have it, bishop d4. She does 2 things. If her opponent take here, will take with the bishop. She also don't allow this rook to come to the 7th. And here we have rook d5. He played it very quickly. Now bishop c3 is very, very important to play, and he will go for rook d3. It's quite clear he will play this move, and he's a positional player, so it's just she needs to go bishop c3. This is very, very important. She needs to keep the rook away from the 3rd line, and he wants to so he will play this very, very good way. Let's see if Anna plays bishop c3. Was a very good move. It's the only move to be played. And now if you go rook d3, there's no way for Anna to defend the pawn. So let's see what he will play. But I think absolutely he will go rook d3, because if Anna had a pawn on king on e2, everything was fine. But this king is just missing to be on e2, and she is not scared of playing the rook endgame. This will be absolutely a way of training rook endgames, and that is actually very good. But I think we will see both pieces left on the board, that he will go for dominating the pieces and keeping both pieces on the board. There's a saying, all rook endgames are drawn. There are not at all. But black would prefer to play with knight against bishop, or prefer having both rook and knight against the bishop, because this bishop is not getting so active here. So here we see it on the board. I'm quite sure you can see it, rook d3. And now Anna needs to go bishop e1. She can also go bishop b4 if she wants to. Can she go bishop b4? No, bishop b4 is actually worse, because bishop e3 and the rook comes down. No, she needs to go bishop e1, because after rook b3, Anna has time to go. She has also time to go f4, like this, keeping the pawn. Check here, no problem. We go king f3, and we have g5. This is also more pleasant, but okay, like this, and we will need to go some g4 pawn. Oh, this is so active. So rook here. Now Anna needs to go. Bishop e1 is the only move, I would say. She can give a check also, but bishop e1 is where she needs to go. That is very, very important. If she goes something like this would be actually winning because in the end, her opponent will get in with a rook here. Now, king e3, and maybe this is not the best. Maybe knight e5 is the best move here. And if you go rook here now, you will go, this is just a little bit scary. Knight g6, and he's planning e5 and knight f4. It's just getting a little bit scary, this position. I don't know if he can keep control here. h4, can we go h5 here now? Oh, no. Rook b1, and you will go and pick up the pawn. This is getting very, very scary. So rook e1, Anna needs to go bishop e1. And we can see how well he's playing this position. He's dominating Anna, and we can see that he's a very positional player. And just Anna slipped one move, and now he got advantage. And this is what happened. This strong play, they don't slip this, they don't make mistakes. He has made some solid moves. He has allowed Anna, she has kept the balance. She also played very well, but Anna slipped one time, and that was enough. And now he's putting the pressure. She needs to go bishop e1. I do hope she goes bishop e1, and it's just to keep the position as solid as possible. It might be she can get the king out, the bishop to g1, g3 later, I'm not sure. But the most important is that there's no time. If you go something like this, yeah, we go f4. We can also go rook a2, and we can play this position. I guess so. No, maybe not. Maybe this is also not so good. So here, but bishop e1 is what she needs to do. She has one move, I would say. She can give a check, but why to allow this king to come up to get more active? Because this king to be active needs to come walking here. You can also go g5. We will see g5 later on with the king up to g6, and it will be more pleasant for white for black to play with a knight against the rook, with a knight against the bishop. Yeah, it's brutal with chess. If you play like tennis, football, or something like that, it's not the same. But chess is you can play lots of good moves. And Anna has been playing so well. And it's a pity. If this rook was here, you can go rook e2, and it would actually be fine. Like this, she would absolutely be doing very well. But this rook is cut off from defending the bishop. So it just, and you don't have time to attack the knight because she will take it. So she needs to go bishop e1. And she's down to 5 minutes. She's down to 5 minutes. It's just a little time, but she has been playing so very well. Bishop e1 is so much better. Here, you will allow this rook to come to b2. No, we don't want to allow this rook to be more active. So bishop e1 is where she needs to go to play now. It will be a pawn less in the position, and it will be, and here the knight will be stronger than the bishop because the pawns are on the same side. But we know if we exchange all the pawns, if Anna sacrifices her bishop for the last pawn black has, rook and knight against rook is a draw, and it's quite easy to defend. Much easier to defend than a rook, to defend a rook against rook and bishop. No, I don't like, yes, bishop a1 is mistake because check, and king g3, knight e3, and this is just would be the end of the game because this pawn is more important, the f2 pawn. And we can see this bishop is not playing. No, this would absolutely be a mistake. She needs to go bishop e1. This is the only move, bishop e1. Oh, I do hope she does that. There are always these, every moment when there are some very important position. But she has, she's under pressure. And she is also, and I just want to say, after a move like this would be a blunder. We would go, why is not a blunder? Rook a4? I don't know. Because we have rook take e1. Why? I'm very so, what is this? This position is equal. It's an equal position. This is a draw position. When you have a knight, and so this is a draw. Yeah, I'm not having birthday yet, but I'm having birthday quite soon. But in my age, I could actually pass some birthdays. But it's like that. But it's also a very nice day to celebrate. Yeah, time is scary, but it's because Anna is under pressure. But I just do hope she will go bishop e1. And yeah, this is what I do hope she will do. She can't allow the rook to come to 7th rank. That is actually very, very important. And it's important that she forget about what happened before that she played this position, because I could see that some moments she looked upset and she knew that she didn't have to allow this. But just like that, we made a mistake. We have to stay with what is on the board. And here we have this position on the board. No, not bishop b4. The bishop has no activity to do. Bishop b4, rook b1, and the rook will come to b2. No, I don't want the bishop to come to b4. I want the bishop to go to e1. So after bishop e1, you normally will take it. And now maybe we can start. I don't know how we are going to do this. If we should kick this, or maybe we should give it check first, and then after to play something like this. Oh, she's on her way to move. She needs to move, but she needs to go bishop e1, because this bishop has nothing to attack. There are no weakness to attack, no way to get to g7, to get to h6. This bishop needs to defend, and it needs to defend against the rook coming to the second rank. And so, but he's played his last move very, very beautiful, and we can see he's a very positional. Or no, 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 no! Don't go there! Don't go there! No, no, no! Just go back! Don't go there! Don't keep! No, no, no! Don't go there! You have nothing to attack. But here came, and now this was rook b4. Why did you want to go here? I have no idea, because if you take here now, yeah, now we have no. So this is not the position he played. This is here. He will absolutely go rook b3. I think rook b3 is what I'm scared about. She needs to go here, and we have knight takes c5, and what maybe bishop here. But this is very, very scary to be played. Can you come back here now? Maybe, yeah. So I'm a little bit worried about this. So, but she wanted it. Her idea, if rook b3 is coming, she wants to go not bishop d6. I don't think so, because check here, king d1, knight e3. This is very bad. This pawn is more important than the e5 pawn, because it's more important to keep the change together. So I think he will go rook b3, and now after rook b3, Anna needs to go bishop c5. She needs to keep the knight away from here. So let's see. But Anna is down. She has only 2 minutes. He has 16 minutes. And this is the problem. She is under pressure. It's not at all easy to play this position for her. There is a knight on the board, and the knight can be focused on lots of things. And like a move like this would, of course, not be any good to play. I guess we can give it check, and we can just go here, and we can just change this. This is no idea. And he played rook b3. He keep on dominating. He played this quickly. This is good move. And now I want Anna to go bishop c5. This is important move to play bishop c5. And I do hope Anna will go bishop c5. She needs to she can't keep away the rook from the d line, but she will need to keep away the knight from e3. So bishop c5 is a very important move to be played here now. She can't go bishop e1 any longer. This would be a mistake. You have check here now. Here we can go knight e5 here now, and now we lose here because we cannot play this. You can go knight f5, and you will pick up the rook, the bishop. So she needs to go now bishop c5. It's the only move I can see in the position for bishop c5. Oh, so exciting, so exciting. There are all these moments. And she played bishop c5. So happy to see it on the board. Another good move, another necessary move. And now finally he will go after the pawn. He will take the pawn on e5. Maybe he will give it check. Actually, this is worse to play. And now to take the pawn, we will have bishop d4. And after knight c6, yeah, you can play this actually. But we will play this. But we have actually been able to change a piece, and this is actually fine. We are getting less pieces, even if we don't have rooks on the board. So for black, he took here now, and now this was very good. There is a fork coming on d3. What shall Anna do here now? She can go bishop d4 if she wants to. Now you can come here now, king g3. But now, oh no, e5. Yeah, this is very, very scary to play now. It is very, very scary to play this position. What would I do here now? Maybe I would maybe go king g3, but I'm not sure. This is the right. You have knight g6 here now. Can we go h4? Our plan is to go, no, you have e5, knight f4 coming. Go here, but Anna needs to play quickly. This is very scary position to play. King d3 was what she played here now, and it's a good move. Also h5 is a good move. You can play here now if you want to. So her opponent can also go g5, but that would be actually a big mistake. We can go h4. When we are having this position, we want to play exchange pawns. So in general, Anna wants to exchange pawns. She can also exchange one of the pieces, but not both. Both pieces would be last pawn endgames, but she can change one of the pieces. And if she changes a piece, she would prefer to change the bishop against the knight to play the rook endgame. This rook endgame is a draw. It is a draw. But so h5, this would not be a good move. We have g5. You're coming up, but we get, oh no, look, the king on a dog square. Look at this. And after this, look at this. We would just win. So you always have to be careful with that. You will not play g5 because Anna has h4. And if you take here, h4, and if you go like g4 here now, I'm just wondering, can we go here now? Knight c6, we have a check. The king comes up here now. We are starting having a check here now. This is absolutely very good. So what did he play here now? He played knight d3, and now Anna needs to go bishop e3. This is actually a little bit scary. She needs to go bishop e3. Will she find this move? But now knight e1 cannot come. So bishop e3 is a good move to do. If she goes bishop d4, e5 will be coming. So bishop e3, this will just start moving. So it's a good move to be played here now. Bishop e3 is a good move. And after e5 now, what can Anna do? E4 is a little bit scary. What can she do here now? Maybe h4, could it be played? No, you have knight e1 coming here. And what is happening? Rook, oh no, this is scary. Bishop d2, and actually, oh no, yeah. Let's go back. So bishop e3 is the good move to be played. Will Anna find it? I'm not sure. It is just very scary to play this position. Her opponent played knight e3. He's planning to move the e-pawn, keep his king very, very safe. So this is a good move to be played. And also he has some plan maybe to bother Anna. So bishop e3 is very good to be played. If he comes here, yeah, we can just kick. The knight one more time. I guess so. Maybe I am not sure if you should kick it like this. Probably we should kick it like this, and you need to come back. Bishop e3 is the good move, but not at all to say, oh no, bishop d6. This is a mistake. Rook b2. Knight e1 is coming. Wow, this is worse. But okay, bishop d6. She wants to control f4, and so now rook b2 is a little bit scary. Now knight e1 is a threat. I think we'll see it on the board. We have it on the board. He played this very quickly. And now Anna give a check, king h2. But it's just helping the king to come back. But she wanted to go up. Now knight e1 is a threat. She needs to go rook a8. And she go rook b8. She wanted to change the rook. And he needs to keep the rook on the board. And he will do that. Where will he go with the rook? He can go with the rook anywhere. And now knight e1 is again a threat. Is it a threat? Can we come here? Can we go knight e1 here now? No, we have rook b2. So again, we have this idea. So Anna wants to change pieces. This is very good. She wants to change one of the pieces. He went rook e2. And what will Anna do now? She can actually go, because he wants to go knight e1. So bishop a3 is a good move to be played here now. Bishop a3 could be a good move to be played. Because he wants to go knight e1. And after knight e1, now we have rook b2. So rook e2 was played. He's planning to go here now. Anna could actually go. So what do I like her to play? I like bishop a3 to be played. The threat is knight e1 and to take on g2. So Anna needs to go bishop a3 here now. This is very, very important. He's dominating. Let's see, will she do that? I do hope she will go bishop a3. But if she goes bishop a3, g5, could that be coming? It could be a little bit scary. Knight b3 here, and we have knight rook b2. We have the check. You're coming here now. We have rook e3, and again, we are maybe keeping like this. But we can keep, this is absolutely very, very scary to play. See, but bishop a3 is again a must move. Anna is down to 30 seconds. She is playing a very difficult position. And even if there, but she needs to be able, 91 is coming. No, don't move the rook. Don't, bishop a3. She took the bishop a3. Oh, so nicely. She played this very good move. I'm very happy to see it. And if her opponent tried to kick her, she will absolutely kick the knight bishop here. This will be absolute line. And no, knight e1. We have bishop b2. And we are a little bit dominate. We don't go king f2. That would be losing. You can go some up with the king. I just want to show that this is not possible because look, tricky knights. We have a fork here now. So bishop a3 was played. That is very, very important. And again, she's finding the good moves. And I'm just very, very happy to see that. I'm very, very happy to see that. But she's fighting downhills. So what could I expect her? Maybe e5 to come. We will absolutely see rook b3 here now. And maybe rook d2 is a tricky move to be played. But rook d2, maybe we can go come here now. And rook d1 and just coming back. We would like to put, no, we don't want to put a pawn here now. I'm not sure what we want to do here. It is just all a little bit scary. So the rook and knight can dominate Anna, but she finds this very beautiful bishop a3. And the idea is if you try to go, you want to take the pawn. Anna has rook b2, and this is what she wants to play. It's still very good for black, very good. It's still a pawn more, but it's one less active piece she takes away from the board. So Anna has 1 minute left. Her opponent has 50 minutes. And it's a way of training this endgame. It's very, very tough to play uphills. When you have a pawn less, you have this knight, which is very strong. The knight is actually better than the bishop. It would be maybe better for Anna to have a bishop endgame, but of course it depends on activity. But I think that would be better to have here. But it depends, of course, on the activity. But bishop against bishop, bishop and rook, that would be better. But this knight is quite strong, and the rook has reached the second rank, so it's a little bit scary. So let's see if you make some slow move. We will absolutely see this move. And here we will see rook b2 on the board. Can try something, I don't know. He can play this, and he can come h5. We will come bishop c3. If you give a little check, this would be a mistake. Go king h3, and when you kick here, we are grabbing the pawn, and we will be so happy. So go back. Let's go back. Here's the position, and bishop a3 was a very, very must move to be played. Anna only has a little less than 1 minute. She will only play with this half minute extra. And it is much easier to play, I would say, if you didn't have to write the score sheet. But we need to write it, and it's because if the same position occurs 3 times, or if there are no pawn moves during 50 moves, you can claim a draw. But of course, the pawns will be moved here many times. There are lots of pawns still on the board. Oh, so I think he will go e5. I think this is what we will see, e5. I think Anna will come here, and maybe this is a way to dominate. Knight f4, Anna will come here, and maybe if you go somewhere like this, bishop b4 is a way of maybe playing this. We're not scared of knight d3. Look at this. We have a pin here, and knight for bishop e5. What is happening here now? And bishop d3. So go rook a2. Yeah, he went rook a2. I'm not sure what he wanted to play. And rook b3 was played. And now he wants to go knight e1. Anna will go bishop b2. And this is a little bit scary because now he can go h5 Yeah, this he's playing very well because Anna can't take away this knight. He will go maybe something like, but also, yeah, King G6. Can we go something like, it's a little bit scary here. She can go, yeah. So this is what he wanted to do. Rook B3 was played very quickly, and I think we will see Knight E1. And the point is, we don't have Rook B2 any longer because you take the bishop. So I think we will see this move, Knight E1, and Anna will come here. And now Anna never has King B2 because this is she would lose on the spot. So he's play, and then in a position like this, it could be he will go G5 here now, and Anna, yeah, this is scary. If you come here, we will just take it. We can't take back. If you go like King H5, you come King E6. You have an extra pawn. This is also hanging, and we have no activity to do. This is actually a little bit scary. So maybe in a position like this, could King H2, but we are coming. We are just so passive here now. Oh no, we have H3. Wow. We have H3. My idea was I want to go King F1, but this is not good. Now this is very scary. He played this very beautiful here, Rook A2. Rook B3 was fine. I thought Rook A2 was not so good, but after this, Anna has only one move to do, and she is paralyzed. This Rook is passive, but she's paralyzed and she can't get away. So what could be? If you come here now, maybe we can go. Can we go? I don't know. What can we do? Something like this. And now H5 is a good move. Can we try to do something F4? King F5, we go G3, and it's just, no, we had a pawn here. We could take G3. You get F6, but you become very, very active. The king is on the rim. And how can we try to get, we can't get away with the bishop like this. You have knight F3. You have also G5. Oh, it's a mate. No, this is very, very scary. So what will he do? I think he will go knight E1 and here we have this very, very good move. I didn't understand. I didn't realize how strong this move is, but it is a very good move here. Knight E1. And now he will play on the king side. And I don't see how Anna is going to defend it. And he played knight E1, bishop D2. He is playing F6. And now Anna, can Anna go F4? I'm just wondering. She can go F4 and just to keep it here, H5 could be possible. But she has this problem. Maybe she should go, should she go? F6 was not the best move. He can go, oh, he has rook E3. She has rook E3. Wow, knight take G2 and rook E2. And the knight is trapped. No, you can come back here. Knight E1, take, and we get the rook E1. She has rook E3. Wow, this is a fantastic move. You can come here, but what we do is we're coming back. You can come here now, but then we go rook C3. No, she went H4. This was a mistake. She went H4. It wasn't the best move because now can he go E5? Did he play? No, he played H5 immediately. Did he play H5 immediately? Yes, he has played H5 and here now. But after H5 now, can he go rook E3, knight C2? Anna needs to come back here now. And can he go now E5? What is this? Rook E1. How is this position? Maybe Anna should go king H2 here now. And we have knight E1 again. Can she go king F2 in this position? I'm not sure. Knight E4 is pinned. We are going back here now. Knight E6 and this knight is coming. So we need to go with the knight to B6 here, and now we have knight F5. No, oh, thank you so much. It's very, very scary, this position. So he played rook E3 was the better with the pawn here, and we can see this is not possible because you would win on spot the knights. And Anna is down to 12 seconds. What will she do here now? I think rook E3 is the best move. Maybe she can go king F here also. That could be a possibility now, but he will go king E1. She can go king G1 and king G6. She can go king F1, and there's only one move to make here now, knight C2, and finally here. She went rook B5 instead, but I don't like this move. Rook B5, and she wants to take an H5. She will absolutely go, yeah, he will go E5, and now he's planning knight E3, knight F4. This is getting scary again now for Anna. She needs to come. So he will absolutely go to e5 here now. We will see it on the board. E5 was played. And Anna will absolutely now go back with the king to rook b3 or maybe rook g7. But rook b3 is a good move to be played. Yes, to go here now. And his plan is to go up with the king a little bit. And what should Anna do? I think she should actually be a little bit like waiting here now. I think this is what she should be doing. But he played this very beautiful. And let's see. Anna played king h3 just. And this is a mistake, but because what is happening? Knight d3. What is happening? And after bishop c3, why is this such a big mistake? We have knight f4. Oh, wow. So knight d3, and now Anna is lost. Knight f4 is coming. This was a big mistake. Now it's just lost position. So her king was better. Was just better. Bishop c3, but knight f4 will come with the check. And it was just very, very bad. Even king h2 was a better move to be played. But this is very normal that this will happen. She's under pressure, and now there is no way for Anna to save this game. No way at all. He will give a check on f4, take on g4. She will play a little bit longer, but there is absolutely no way she can save this game at all. And we can see that Anna is sad. And of course, she plays so beautiful. But this is very logical that this happened in the end. She has been under pressure, and it is just, but she shouldn't be sad. Of course, it feels a lot, but she has been playing very well. And it is just like this with chess. It's just so cruel sometimes. And I just wanted to say that if this would happen, I just want to show position like this would be, black would be better, but it's equal. No, it would be an equal position. Black has 2 pawns for the exchange, but with the 2 pawns up, he will absolutely not play this. And there is no something like this. He go rook f2 playing here, and there is no, he is going to pick up next pawn, and there is just nothing Anna can do in this position. Anna played very well, but he played this very beautiful plan with the rook on a2, and then it's just dominating the position. And that is also a way of playing, dominating the pieces, getting very activity. And in the end, in a little time, Anna went wrong, but it was just so difficult. But he made a mistake. He slipped at one moment. She had this rook e3 that was not easy to see, but she had a very beautiful rook e3 move that she could have been played, but of course, not at all easy to see. But she has made him working hard, and now Anna resigned. There's nothing to do, and she was just so sad. I think she realized that rook d7. She slipped one little move. And when you slip a little bit, he got an advantage, and he played this very, very well. We could see he played fine before, but he didn't play the most pushing pressure on Anna. He played most. So he allowed her to change queens. He allowed her to get equal position. But Anna slipped one time, and then he just put pressure. And it was in the end, with little time, it was just very, very difficult. And it showed the strength of a knight. When you have 4 pawns against 3, you have active knight, you have active rook, how strong they are, and how the bishop of Anna never got a chance, not got a chance to change the knight, and not got a chance. It was just in the way. But wait here now, and we have to cheer. We have to cheer Anna up. Of course, she's sad, but she will come here, and there is a new game tomorrow. And just important to take this away. And we can see how well Anna, she has been playing. One little slip, but until then, it was such a nice game. So stay a little bit longer, and we have to cheer her up. And just remember all these very, very good moves, and that chess is so cruel. You are sleeping at one moment, and you play against the player with 200 points more. The opponent doesn't give you another chance, putting more pressure, and this pressure also on the clock, on the board, and finally there are mistakes coming, and then the opponent just crashes through, and this is what happened here. So this was the third round. After 3 rounds, Anna has 1 point, but she has been playing very well. She has 1 out of 3. She lost the first game with white. She won the second game with black. And the third game, which also was held at the same day as the second game, she finally lost. But also, such an energy. They have been playing 3 games in like they started 6 o'clock yesterday. What time is it now? It's close to 9. In like I have to calculate 24, like 27 hours. They have been playing 3 chess games. That is too much. That is very, very tough. And then, of course, with the energy, with this playing uphills and playing against strong players, it's very, very difficult just to keep everything as solid. But she has been playing very well. And tomorrow there's a new game. Anna will surely be black, and she will play with, I guess, I expect she will have play with a lower rated opponent. So Anna has played, Anna's opponent lost to Carissa this morning, but Carissa has 2 fouls. She's a 24 player, so she was the rating favorite in that game. I haven't seen that game. I actually haven't seen. I think I haven't seen almost no other game than Anna's game in this tournament. So just keeping faith. Anna today played against a player with 200 points more, and tomorrow she will play with a lower rated player, and she will probably be black. And thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much. And just wait a little bit. Just wait a little bit longer, and she will be here with you. Anna will be here in any moment. Yes, she will join us. She is joining us. You have seen a video before the games, or something's come before when Anna has been telling you about the phones before the games, but you have also seen her when she's coming afterwards. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. No, the ratings are the same for everyone, but there is an open class, there is a woman class, so women can play in both of them. And the reason that we have a woman class is actually that there's still very few women playing. It's around 11% in the whole world. And if you go back 100 years, women were actually not even allowed to play in all tournaments. They were sometimes not even allowed to, I don't know about tournaments, but about clubs. So it was, we have a tradition with that long time back. And it's actually, if you want a little bit of history, we had a women club which was organized in 1912 by Katarina Besko, who actually became second in the first Women World Chess Championship. I think it was 1927 when Vera Manchik won. She was dominating women's chess at that time. So a little bit about history. But Anna will be here a little bit at any moment. No, it's not. There are different titles. There are title in the open class, and there are women titles. So becoming woman grandmaster is not the same as becoming grandmaster. It's more difficult to become an international master than a woman grandmaster. And to become a grandmaster, they're more difficult than to become a woman grandmaster. And there are about 44, 45 women who are grandmaster. That's quite a low number when there are maybe, is it 1,700 or close to 2,000 grandmaster in the world? It's quite a low number of grandmaster among women, but the numbers are going up. But there are lots of women who are women grandmasters. So there are different titles, and a woman can get both titles. And we can see that Anna is a woman master. And thank you so much, everyone, being here. Yes, stay a little bit longer. And yes, we have to cheer Anna up because she has been playing so well, really so well this game. It has been a very positional game. And this morning, we saw her playing tactically very beautiful, but we have seen her playing very nicely positional also. That is very nice to see. Oh, yes. Now Anna is here, so she will be with you now. So she will be any moment.
Hello, Mom.
Hello, you played so well today. You played fantastically. You only slept one time.
Yeah, I didn't realize that my pawn was gone. I was playing fast because I just thought, this will be an easy draw. And then I just realized that I'm losing my pawn. I just completely missed that I'm losing my pawn.
Yeah, you know where you slept?
Maybe King G3. I don't know. I played so badly at the end,
No,
but
Rook D7. Rook D7 was asleep. Rook C2 or Rook A2 is the good move. Rook A2 is what I like because after knight A5 you have
oh,
C5. You cannot go knight A5 because of C5.
I missed this.
But
I
Rook
did
C2
not
was
see this
also
at
good to
all.
play, and then you go
Yeah.
C5. But don't be sad. You have played so nice. This was a fantastic game you played today.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I felt like I should go queen c2 instead of queen e2, and though I don't know why I go queen e2. With queen c2, he can never go queen c3 and stuff. I don't know. I just when he went
No, but
queen
you know
a5,
you are absolutely fine. When he go queen c3, the best move is rook c1. You can let him
Mhm.
take on a4, and you will have a very good position. But it's not easy to evaluate that.
Yeah, what did I do instead?
You went knight b5 directly, but rook c1 is stronger. Queen b4, and at this moment you should just go. I think you just should go knight b5 at that moment, and his queen is worse on b4 than on c3.
Yeah, because I think the reason I went knight b5 is because I thought he was gonna go queen b4. So in my brain, I was already gonna go there. But yeah, it wasn't such an easy game. Like it was really complicated.
But
I
you
think I
played
did okay. Yeah.
You did very well. Queen d2 was fantastic. You wanted to go for the endgame, and then you played bishop e3. All these very good moves. It was
Yeah,
only
I was
one
like,
sleep. What? So
yeah.
yeah, but also in the end, you were fighting so well. But you know, he find this very beautiful idea, rook a2 and knight e1, and you are just it's very tricky. And I would say playing this position 3 against 4 against both rook and bishop against rook and knight was very difficult. The knight becomes
Yeah.
so strong there.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Okay, it's okay. I'm not too sad. I didn't even notice that Rook D7 was a slip. So if that was my mistake, that's okay because I didn't even know it was a mistake during the. It's more annoying when I play a move that I know is a bad move and then I'm like, oh. But if it's a move I didn't even know was a bad move, I thought Rook D7 was genius. Then I'm not so sad. Then it's
Actually,
just what it is.
no, the best is after knight c4, you need to go bishop c1. Then it's not and then you're actually fighting much better. Bishop c1,
After
not king
what?
f2. After knight c4, bishop c1 is the best move. So he never can take. So if you go rook b8, you will just go and you will, yeah. But bishop c1 is a better way to play it. Yeah, but it's very difficult to see that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he was a strong player, obviously, and he found all of these different ideas. So, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty happy. I felt like I at least played like a proper chess game, you know? Like I gave it what I had and that's a pretty good feeling. So, okay, I'm gonna
And
look at the game with the computer. I'm gonna film my 2 recaps. I filmed my previous recap, but apparently it was blurry, so I need to refilm it. So I'm gonna refilm my recaps, and then I'm gonna get some early sleep because there's gonna be a double round tomorrow too. The double rounds are pretty brutal. Like it's I do notice. I guess it's for like that for everyone, but like at the end of the second game, when you've played chess for like 7 hours that day, like you are a bit tired. So yeah, it is something that I think I should just get some more rest tonight and get some sleep. But it's okay. It's okay. Oh, get some good food. Wait, Wait, okay.
I brought a bunch of food.
Okay,
We'll have a mental reset for tomorrow.
what's going on? I just thought, I think I come room
You want to
service.
go?
Yeah, wait, this is crazy. Are you even allowed to take the food?
I asked, and it was
You asked? Okay, okay, okay. Let me show you. We got lots of food here. This is crazy. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna eat very well, and then I'm gonna get some good. I'm gonna have a good recap. That is that is amazing. Oh wow, there's pizza, there's fruit, there's chicken, there's rice. This is incredible. Oh wow. Okay, I'm very happy. I'm very happy. All right, I'll get some food. I'll do a mental reset. And then tomorrow we have 2 more rounds. And you know what? This tournament can still go amazing. Like I haven't done I'm just losing to higher rated players, but I want to beat or draw higher rated players. That's what I want. But hopefully I'll be able to. I'm going to have more chances. So the tournament is only starting. There's 6 rounds to go. And tomorrow's going to be a very hectic day because there's going to be the first round, the second round, and the blitz. So, Mom, tomorrow I'm playing chess till 3 a.m. No, I don't know when the blitz will end, but luckily the day after the round starts later. But tomorrow's going to be a full-on chess day. I'm very excited. I'm going to play lots of chess. I'm really excited. Okay, mental reset. I feel way better now. I feel way better. All right, chat. I will get some rest. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching and for supporting. Um, and yeah, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being here and watching my games and supporting, at the same time as candidates. That's crazy. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And thank you, Mom, as well, so much for commentating and mental reset. Go, go, go. And thank you, as well, for producing all of this. Hearts in chat. Hearts in chat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Tomorrow it's gonna be an awesome day. So yay. All right. With that being said, it is time to go. I will raid somebody amazing. Who shall I raid? Who shall I raid? Also, whilst I'm doing this, chat, just reminding, if anybody wants to come to Stockholm for chess party, it's in a couple weeks. Code Anna will give you 10% off. Gonna be super, super, super cool again. Event, exclamation mark chess party. That is where I'll be at. And my mom too, later on this month. Okay, who should I raid? Oh, well, I'll raid, you know what? Faustina and Libby's. Okay, I'm gonna raid a Spanish stream. So for people that speak Spanish, this will be awesome. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna raid El Libby's. Wait, I lost my phone. I lost my stuff. Wait, how do I always lose my stuff? This is crazy. Mom, how do I always lose my stuff? Let's see. Let's see. Let me do let me do like this. I am the slowest like raider ever. Leavies. Okay, there we go. There we go. It's working. All right, tomorrow 10 a.m. CEST. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Gonna get some food. Bye bye. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, chat. Thank you. Bye bye. Have an awesome day.